Welcome to You Be Trippin, everybody. It's a travel pod. It looks like it's not facing me. Hold on. You want water?
No.
Or booze?
I said no, I'm not drinking. I said a nice fat steak.
What?
I had a nice fat steak.
No, I mean, I heard you, but like...
Yeah. I'm doing a carnivore diet right now.
Oh, really?
I'm
so
just
all
eating
steaks?
Meats. Just eating
You got a
meat.
grill at home, right?
Yeah.
That's the best. Put a fucking steak on, eat it by yourself. It's $8, and it should have been a $60 steak.
It's more expensive than that.
I steal it. You got to
Last time you bought a steak.
stickers. She's like, this filet mignon. I was like, no, it's 2 hamburgers. It's 2 hamburger patties. Ring it up.
Where you been and where you going? This is Ari's travel show, yeah. We're gonna talk about travel today. It's You Be Trippin, yeah.
Welcome to You Be Trippin, everybody. It's a travel podcast every week. I like to travel. I've been to, at this point, I actually have to count 30-something countries. God, it seems like it should be more, right?
Yeah, you're out of town more than you're in town.
Yeah.
You should have like a little pin thing where you put a pin
wherever the wall and it would fill up. The problem is you put a pin that's all of Portugal, 1 pin.
Yeah. Have you been to Spain?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to Spain next year for the first time too.
I got tips for you.
We love it.
Off air, I got tips.
Is there an episode of You Be Trippin about Spain?
Yeah, but I believe it's like rural, like not Barcelona, Spain.
No.
It's like somewhere like someone like was in college. Oh, Shane.
Oh,
but
Shane.
it was like an hour away from what's the other? Madrid. So it's a place no one will go.
Yeah.
So that won't help.
I hear I love Spain. Italy is my favorite place.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, dude, Spain's fucking like cool Italy.
Spain's cool Italy. I like that. Today the guest is Louis. Out of respect here, because you're a guest on my podcast. J.
Oh, it bothers you.
Gomez.
It's bothering you.
It's the first time I've ever said it.
Wow.
I wouldn't even search. I looked up your website, and I was like, Louis Gomez. I'm like, I don't know what you mean. I'm like, Louis Gomez. And they're like, ChatGPT's like, do you mean like drop the attitude? He goes, but there's another thing in there. I'm like, there's not. A name is a name. And
Do you use ChatGPT to travel?
I don't, but it would probably be a good idea. Although, no.
Itinerary. They'll fucking...
The problem is you're following an approved itinerary where I want word of mouth. Like, that sounds interesting to me, not you. Let's make some decisions.
Here's where I used it, right? I told you before I go on a father-son trip every year.
Today we're going to do a theme episode.
Theme episode.
Bum, 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 bum. Chiron. More work for Alan. It's a theme episode, everybody. The second or third one, or fourth or something. Traveling as a parent.
I like it.
You go to where every year?
We go somewhere new every year. Me and my son.
That is adventurous.
Father-son trip, somewhere new. I let him choose.
You let him choose?
But he's a kid. He's stupid. So you could you can push him into cheap places.
You're like, I wanted Japan. Like, here we are. It was like, everyone's like Mexican though. Like, Japan it is.
We're here in Japan. I mean, Connecticut.
Remember there's an old Jack Handy where it's like, I didn't have money for Disneyland, so I took my nephew to a burned down warehouse and told him Disneyland's dead. And he cried, but I saved a lot of money.
No, yeah, you can manipulate children pretty easily. This is why I'm saying, like, parents that hit their kids, you're like, you can just manipulate them. You couldn't figure out how to outsmart your child.
Yeah.
You had to punch him.
Yeah, you got
the fuck's wrong with you?
They're dumb, bro.
Yeah,
you know what they
idiots.
have on cars, on all cars? Child locks.
Yeah.
Because they'll just jump out in the middle of a ride.
And they're too dumb to figure out the child lock.
Oh yeah, like
Like a lighter, like their weak thumbs can't push down the lighter. It's fucking pathetic. They're fucking children.
they would really just leap out, every one of them. So like, we gotta do something here.
There's gonna be a time when my son can beat me in thumb wrestling, but it feels like it's years away.
Until that time.
I mean, the weak thumbs on this fucking boy. He's 12. He's huge too. But anyway, I do a father-son trip every year, just me and him. I started doing it when he was 4 years old.
Wow, that's young.
But the last time I used ChatGPT, the last one we did was Vegas, which I know we talk international, so I won't spend a lot of time talking Vegas with a child.
But this is part of it. This is part of this theme of travel, because a lot of people look for excuses to not go. Money's one.
Yeah.
Time is another.
Yeah.
And Parenthood is another one that people point
money
to.
and
Like,
time, time and parenthood are the reason you travel. It's because you have a limited amount of money. You're buying memories. You can't ever get rid of those memories, right? I mean, technically you could fucking, somebody can crack their skull or die or whatever. But for the most part, like, I'm giving my son memories with myself. We do family trip. We're doing a family trip to Italy in a few weeks. But it's like that experience, like, if I never have an inheritance for him or property to give him, he'll have these memories as a fucking kid going with his dad somewhere new every year, which is incredible.
Your memory of your father's bleeding out.
Yeah, I went to his funeral. That's my only memory.
We did that together,
which was nice. But
wow, that's cool. It's cool that you're doing it.
Yeah,
because most people wouldn't.
Well, I made a decision when my son was born. I was like, I want to. By the time he has memories. Well, when he's like 4, because my earliest memories is when I'm like 4, which was literally my father's death. But when I was like, by the time he's 4, I want to have like a nice place, and I want to be able to take him somewhere every year, so he has like a memory of like always going somewhere new. And sure enough, as soon as he turned 4, I started making a little bit of money, and I started like having like nice things, and like, for me, that's like an exercise in goal setting. I should have just moved the goalpost a little bit further. We're in control of all of this shit.
What do you mean? Move the goalpost
I'm
further?
saying that I just made this specific goal that I wanted to have like a nice place and be able to afford to take him on vacations and not be broke. And then I was. But if I had said, all right, well, you know what, I want to have
3 houses.
Yeah,
you would have just done that.
But that's the truth. Like, we're all in control of all this. You know what I'm saying? It's a series of
Dice told me
decisions.
that once. He goes, "What do you want to do with your career?" Like when I was like a door guy, and I'm
Yeah.
like, if I could play clubs, that's like the ultimate. If I could just like headline clubs. He's like, "Why?" I was like, "I mean, sell them out, I guess." He goes, "Not more." I'm like, "Well, I mean, I can't do theater." He goes, "Why not? Why can't you do theaters?" When no one was.
Yeah.
He's like, "Because you said." And he was right. We were all doing them now.
Well, that's exactly it. Like, and you start to realize that it's like, well, look, everyone in the world, or not everyone in the world, but like 90% of people in this country are house broke, meaning that they make just enough money to pay all their bills at the end of the month. That's not a coincidence. That's because people set goals and they hit them. It's actually, you're watching everyone being able to set a goal and hit it every month instead of saying, oh, I want to save, X amount of dollars, or I want to be rich, or whatever else it is. They limit themselves because they go, oh, I got to come up with $2,000 a month for my rent. I got to come up with another $100 a month for my cell phone.
And then that's all they do.
That's all they do. And then they kind of stop there.
They run to the finish line instead of through it.
Yeah. And the reality is just creating a new finish line. You have to think. And I started thinking of things that way, much more recently. And I sort of just, every year I move it up a little bit and a little bit and a little bit and a little bit. And,
You're doing
eventually, hopefully it's.
You're better than I am.
No, please.
You live in a house.
Well, you choose to live in a tiny apartment in New York City like a psycho. You pay more money than most people pay for their houses. You could own 5 houses for the amount of money you spend here.
Oh, God, it's terrible.
But yeah, I took James last year to Vegas, just father-son trip, and I used ChatGPT to help with the itinerary. Now, I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to take him to see Penn and Teller, which Dr. Drew was like friends with them, so he got me backstage. Is the dog pissing? What are you doing? What a dumb dog. No offense.
You saw it.
He was
there,
looking
bro.
right at it. He's uninspired.
He's like, I mean, I'll get it, but I'm not going to fetch it. The fetch is disrespectful.
But I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to
Take him to Penn and Teller.
Take him to Penn and Teller, which was awesome. I wanted to take him to the Sphere.
Really?
I wanted to.
Take him to the dead? You get him fucked up?
No. There's like a movie.
Up?
There's a movie at the Sphere, which was really cool. And then I wanted to take him to Cirque du Soleil. I wanted to take him to some nice restaurants. I've been to Vegas a bunch. But what I would do...
Are you trying to turn him Persian?
I wanted to get some hookers. I wanted to get some blow. Maybe rent a tiger.
You got comped at Circus.
But on ChatGPT, what I would do is I was like, all right, I'm going to Penn and Teller tonight. Right, I was like, and after I have dinner at 5 at Sushi Samba, then I have Penn and Teller at 8. I was like, give me 3 options for things that we could walk to in that area.
Oh, now that's cool.
And then they would give me like just
if you guided that much, I'm okay. With
yeah, of course. No, it was a great tool because it was always something to do. I was like, if we want to have snacks, I was like, give me like the best snacks in the area. I have a couple hours to kill, and then they would tell me where to go or give me options, and you just sort of make decisions based off that.
It is better. Like when you're like, I want Thai food, and you're like, okay, look up nearest Thai food, and then you're like, you go to one, like it's 2 hour wait, and you're like, ugh. Go to the other one, like, yeah, we can sit you right now.
Yeah.
ChatGPT be like, give me Thai food in the area with not a long line.
Yeah, of
And
course.
just know it.
Or you'd be like, give me 5 Thai restaurants. Now, teach me how to fucking order in Thai.
Teach me how to order in Thai. What's the rudest thing I can get away with in front of a Thai person?
Yeah. So yeah, we do a father-son trip every year. The first one was when he was 4.
You know that thing when the waiters go like, "Hey, just so you know, I'm leaving." Somebody has a joke about it. I'm leaving, but so and so is going to take over. And it's like, I didn't even look at you. but at the Thai restaurant, you could be like, "So this is James. He'll be taking over, or Johnny. He'll be taking over." And you go, "Same, but different." It's a Thailand joke. All right. So go ahead. You took him there. You took him where first?
First year was 2000, or he was 4 years old. I took him to Puerto Rico, father-son.
Okay.
Father-son trip.
No visa necessary.
No passport, no visa, no nothing.
How was that?
It was good. I've been to Puerto Rico a handful of times. I've been to Puerto Rico probably like 8 times now. At this
What'd you
point.
do?
We stayed in San Juan at the Hilton,
Yeah.
which is they claim that they invented the pina colada. The Hilton.
The Hilton, not the city. The Hilton invented the pina colada.
The bartender that worked at the Hilton. You
was
can look
him?
this up. He invented the pina colada in whatever it was, like 70 something.
And he's still there?
60 maybe. No, he's not there anymore. I think he's dead.
What do you think it's going to say?
Let's see. Where was the pina colada invented? San Juan, Puerto Rico, specifically the Caribe Hilton Hotel. This is a big deal. Ramon Manchito Morero, the bartender of the hotel, creating the drink in 1954. He mixed rum, coconut cream, pineapple juice, resulting in the iconic tropical cocktail.
There was no peanut.
The Hilton.
Pina colada. What's that song?
In la pina colada, getting thump in the drains. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
When was this released? What do you think?
It was after
1979. So 25 years later before somebody sang about it.
Yeah. The Caribe.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And it was a pretty cool Hilton, dude. They had a parrot that spoke.
What do you mean, really? What
Yeah,
did it say?
you just walk by, you'd be like, hello. I was like, hello.
Colonizers.
It was like, I spent so much time just drunk talking to this parrot in the lobby of the Hilton.
Parrot with you drunk is equal footing.
Yeah, dude. It's like, oh, dude, I would just, probably for an hour I talked to that parrot. It was fucking great.
Hi, guys. Ari Shaffir here, breaking into today's episode live from the colonial district of Mogadishu, Somalia, to tell you a little bit about the guest, Louis. That's right. Today he deserves it. The J. Gomez. He is, bar none, the realest ass dude in comedy. I'm telling you, nobody's even close. Whoever you think of as real ass is not. They're real as Louis. And today he has a new special out on YouTube called You're Making This Worse. It's available right now on youtube.com/Louis J. Gomez Comedy. Oh yeah, no, go ahead, block my shot. It's not the most important thing in my fucking life. Smoke your cigarette. Louis the man, you guys. And now that he's produced a series of specials for his friends, and now he's back to make his own great special. He's a really funny stand-up comic, and I think you guys will love him. And really, there's nothing better you can do than check out a special from a stand-up comic. It's the most important thing in probably a 2-year period for us, or a 1-year period for the people who put him out too much, trying to be like Louis C.K., and they're just not. You can also see him on his podcast, multiple podcasts called Skanks, Legion of Skanks, The Regs, and his new one, Story Wars, that he does every week with Big J. Big J Okerson? Oh, is that where he got the J from? Is he copying it from Big J Okerson? Louis J. Gomez? There might be something there. I'm a winner of Story Wars. You should check out that episode where I won and those two guys lost. Check him out on Instagram, Gomez Comedy on Instagram. Also, all his tour dates on his website, lewisofskanks.com. It's gonna be in Nashville, Columbus for New Year's, Miamisburg, Ohio. That's a real place. Batavia and Kansas City. Check them all out. But really, guys, what you want to do is check out his special. You're Making This Worse. Look at this place. Who knew that Mogadishu could be this beautiful in the summertime? Check that out. Go pan out of there. Look at that. Those are all poor people. These are all the richies, and those are all the poors, and they have to stay up there. If they come down there, they get shot. And that's the story of Mogadishu. For myself, you can follow this podcast on You Be Trippin Pod on Instagram. Please subscribe wherever you're watching or listening. YouTube.com/@YouBeTrippinPod. Please leave a comment. for the algorithm, and I don't know what else. Get yourself a You Be Trippin t-shirt that you can wear anywhere you want, and get yourself a box of psychedelic playing cards where I am the king of mushrooms. All available at arishaffir.com or at the bottom of the screen, wherever you're watching or listening. And tell a friend about this podcast, everybody. I'm enjoying doing it. Let's get back to the episode. Luis J. Gomez, that's right, Jay, telling us how to do travel with a child. I would always say, get rid of it. The only travel you should do is if you live in a state that doesn't allow abortions, take that child over to one of those free states and get rid of it so you can travel on your own. That's it, everybody. Let's get back to the episode. But again, for real, go check out Luis's special. You're Making This Worse on YouTube right now. Leave him a comment. Tell him you heard about his special from this podcast. That'll make me happy. There's got to be something you can leave in the comments. I know. Tell you, hey, Ari told me to finally give you the J, and then you can make up whatever the J is. Say you finally deserve the J because Ari said it. Thank you. I came here from You Be Trippin. Anything like that, guys. All right, let's get back to the episode. Luis J. Gomez, traveling with child. Let's get back to it. Bye.
But it was a beautiful, really beautiful Hilton.
And how did James like it?
He loved it. He was 4, dude. He's drinking virgin piña coladas.
Does he know this is different? This is interesting?
Yeah, at 4, yeah. James always been very smart. Very
True.
Smart kid.
Facts.
And very appreciative, very sweet kid.
Yeah, keep talking.
Yeah, we went there and we went to Old San Juan, which is really cool. Just like, once again, when I go on vacation.
What's Old San Juan?
Old San Juan is an older version of San Juan.
Is it? Is it like an old town? Is it like
It's kind of like
city?
Yeah, it's like it's colorful, like older buildings, really beautiful restaurants. When I go on vacation, I'm going on vacation to just eat good food and create memories.
Okay, so
That's it.
we did have this for the last time. You're like, I don't want to see parts of Jamaica. I'm going to Jamaica to chill.
Yeah.
Because it's tropical and
It's
there's
tropical
beach.
and it's a beach and there's
This is
warm
why you
weather.
won a Trippy Award. You know, you won a Trippy Award last year.
Yeah, was it the most boring
Least
vacation?
adventurous.
Least adventurous. I was the least adventurous out of every. Come on.
Out of all we had on, it was
That's
like 35
impossible.
episodes.
That's impossible. I was adventurous. I was first going to Jamaica. You can get killed with machetes. I don't care what it's for. It's an award. Oh, it's Luis J. Gomez, our Trippy Award. There's a globe. Oh my God. Oh, least adventurous villa in Jamaica. It's pretty adventurous, doggy. Is it though? Is it the least adventurous out of everybody that you had on
I
here?
think it was.
No, stop.
I want to know who else was nominated. I don't know. Let me look it up.
Aw,
Let me look it up.
Look at the Trippy Award. I'm so excited.
Least adventurous. Let's see here.
That's a cool award. Those are nice quality too.
Yeah, it is. You have the least. Damn. Oh, here we go. UBT.
Come here, Bandit.
Oh, there's actually okay. So I have most adventurous H. Foley because he really tried
Where did he go?
Greece, but like he really got out of his comfort zone
Hold
to
on,
go.
time out. I know because H. Foley went to Greece 3 months after I did, and I gave him a bunch of advice. There was no fucking adventure just because he's fat and had to walk upstairs.
he was frightened.
That's not adventure.
Best meal, we had a few of those interesting ones. Biggest piece of shit, McCusker was nominated. Sal, Column, David Cross. Best trip was like a lot of them. Least adventurous, one nominee.
No, stop.
You.
Stop it.
Literally no one else had no adventure.
Okay, I had adventure.
You were so little adventure, you brought your staff.
Well, first
to the same
I've
thing.
been to these villas. I've been to Jamaica 12 times now.
Wow. Any
12 times.
machete sightings?
One of the first times I went. The first time I went to Jamaica, I stayed in the grill at a shitty resort with this fat chick, and that's adventurous too. She could stop breathing at any time. That's scary.
Because you were fucking her so hard? Because you were fucking her in my face? It's like I didn't stop breathing. I said, and
I watched
spit.
a fight on the beach between two Jamaicans. One guy hit the other guy in the head with a rock, and the other guy chased him around with a machete.
Where is it?
Where's what? Oh, it's right there. Oh, I'm bringing it home.
Box. You put it back
I
in
don't
the
have. I don't have trophies.
This is one. No, you definitely bring it home. I just
this
thought it
is
was like
100%.
you dumped it. Buddy, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I do feel like there was probably. I guarantee you that H. Foley's trip to Greece was less adventurous than mine, and you gave him most adventurous, which is crazy.
No. He was nominated for most adventurous.
Oh.
Yeah, he did
Who
not
won?
win most adventurous. I think this guy went to Morocco and almost got married. Married off during an Eid ceremony. It's pretty wild.
That's adventurous.
Yeah, he was like went for it.
No, I mean, dude, just leaving the villa to go buy ice cream and the quarter-mile walk. I mean, it's very dangerous. I think that's adventurous as fuck.
Okay.
There's Jamaicans everywhere in Jamaica. Do you know that? Do you understand what you're dealing with?
Buddy, I'll change your light bulb. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, you get out of here. Okay, so you took him to
Puerto Rico the first time. What adventurous thing did
What
we
did
do?
he like about it?
He was too young to even like really give his opinions now. I just know we'll look at pictures still sometimes. He was like, "Oh, Dad, I love that." He loved the parrot. We both loved the parrot for different reasons. He was a young boy. He was like a parrot that talks. I'm a fucking old man. I'm like, a parrot that talks. I'm fucking retarded. I'm high. I'm like, oh, it's fucking talking to us. But we went to we tried to go to El Yunque, which is a rainforest
In Puerto Rico?
in Puerto Rico. And I took his mother there when she was pregnant with him. We went.
Didn't
and
work.
We I tried to get her to drink the water. No, but we stayed in like a cabin in El Yunque, and we watched the UFC fights in that cabin. Like in a
really?
beautiful cabin.
Bro, this is gorgeous.
All glass. The cabin was literally in the middle of the rainforest. It was just all glass walls, so you were just surrounded by nature completely.
Is this your ex?
Yeah, I wish.
What a homo lady this is, and whoever's taking it for her.
Yeah, just some fucking hand job.
Just a
Every time I
hand
go on a vacation with the chick, it's like literally half my time.
Can you move out?
It's just me taking pictures of her trying to be hot.
Which is just like for their next Tinder account.
And then they're never fucking happy. They're never happy with the pictures.
What's better, traveling with a chick or traveling with James? James doesn't blow
Well,
you.
chicks give. Well, he does. Chicks give better head. He's got a
Better head.
small mouth. He's a boy. He's a young boy. He's got a little mustache now, so it tickles. It's nice, but no. My son, obviously, my son. It's the best traveling with him. Every year we do something new, and he's once again. I'm creating memories with him that he's gonna have forever. Like I like my childhood traveling was so shitty. The biggest vacation I took when I was a kid was Atlantic City, and I wasn't even with my mom. We would go with my friend, my gay friend Rocky's family.
Yeah,
would bring me to Atlantic City, and we'd stay at Bally's. But it was like, for me, it was glamorous, dude. Like I was like, wow, this is wild, because I was so broke.
it was AC,
dude. And we'd go to the beach.
And your mom's like, I got to collect on a long bet for national championship. Just get in the car.
There's just homeless people. It's also the worst homeless
It's
people.
disgusting.
There's like a lady with no arms and no legs. She's playing the piano with her tongue. You're like, this is.
I always said Atlantic City was like a blueprint for Vegas, and Vegas was a thing.
Yeah.
But now I'm realizing Atlantic City is like a blueprint for Austin, for the homeless. The Atlantic City
maybe.
homeless are
the
like.
Atlantic City homeless are next level. And it's gotten even worse. It's even more desolate. If you go now, I'm performing in Atlantic City in a couple weeks.
This is coming out in 2026.
Yeah, but last year I performed in Atlantic City. It was pretty wild.
Wow. I hope he gets stabbed to death there. I'm like, he foretold it.
But yeah, we just, Puerto Rico sucks. That's the truth, right? Puerto Rico is not a great place. I've gone so many times just because before I had a passport, I would go.
It's kind of the most, even more than Hawaii, the most adventurous place you can go without a passport, because it is. Remember I lost a bet to you about it being in another country?
Oh, yeah.
We were doing skanks at Creek.
Yeah.
It was before Trump said whatever he said.
Yeah.
Maybe it was right then. I'm trying to
Maybe.
think. Trump got in about 8 years ago.
The first time was 2016.
Had to be before that.
so-
I think it was just a random
Yeah.
Skanks episode. And you're like, I guarantee it's part of America. I'm like, what are you talking about?
You had no idea.
And then when Trump said that and everybody turned on him, I'm like, I know none of us know because I've already been through this. So I know you guys are lying about how you always knew.
Yeah, Puerto Rico, it feels almost like Miami. It's like, it's just kind of like, it is like training wheels for going out of the country.
Right.
It's
all Spanish?
Yeah, all Spanish-speaking people. I mean, most of them speak English too, except the old people. But, Puerto Rican food kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like, once again, when I go on vacation, I want to eat something really incredible. And Puerto Rican food
sucks?
It's just not great. Like mofongo.
Mofongo's overrated.
It's just, ugh.
It's a ball of fucking whatever. And they all talk about it. And you're supposed to get into it. But
no, it sucks.
Mofongo sucks. Now, I will tell you the fucking... what's that? Chicharron. The crispy chicharron is good, but I don't even know if that's there or DR.
Yeah, that's not even... that's in almost any Spanish. Cuba... DR, Puerto Rico, you'll get that everywhere.
Yeah, Mexico's all soggy and floppy.
Mexico sucks too. I was just in Mexico, and we're talking about maybe doing a Skankfest. I was in a couple of days ago.
You're
Yesterday, I got
trying to do
back.
Skankfest Mexico City?
Skankfest Cancun. At a resort. At a resort.
You know what Little Dum Dum Club used to do?
What?
Not Siem Reap. They did a Koh Samui comedy festival. It's where the full moon parties are in Thailand.
Oh, that's fun.
And they get their people there 2 weeks after a full moon. So it's like whatever. And like, let's all just go there. Resorts, beaches. We'll do 3 live podcasts. And then the rest, let's just drink and be degenerate pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Cancun would be cool too. You could be real. You could be real shitty.
We would take over a resort.
We did the one. Didn't we do it?
JFL did it.
There was a festival somewhere. I think Cancun.
No, I did them. I did one. Were you in Mexico? No, you weren't at the Cabo Comedy Festival.
Cabo.
Were you there?
Yeah,
no.
Jeff Dye was there. Jeff Dye would take his shirt off at bars and goes, "We're comics. We do what we want." He was like really drunk and getting into it. It was fun.
I love Jeff Dye.
It was fun.
He's a lunatic, but I love him.
He's a lunatic.
He could have went the completely like straight lace. He's a good looking dude. He was on Last Comic Standing, and then he was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking be a Nazi, which I love. I really appreciate him for that. He's awesome.
I love Jeff.
He's the man.
Yeah. Guys, are you like always tired no matter how much rest you get? You know, like you sleep more and more and your doctors tell you like, you know, you go and you're like, why am I so fatigued? Why do I have brain fog? And your doctor's like, get more rest. I'm like, bro, I'm a comic. I get more rest than anybody. Drink more water, they say sometimes. It doesn't explain the brain fog, the low energy, and why I feel drained every day. Well, that's why the superpower. It's a new kind of preventative care, more comprehensive, more personalized, and all from home. Here's how it works. With one simple blood draw, Superpower tests over 100 biomarkers. You get a complete look at what's happening inside your body, from hormones to thyroid function to vitamins, minerals, metabolism, and more. And here's the difference. Superpower doesn't just hand you the lab results. You get a personalized action plan that includes the supplements you actually need to restore your levels and get your energy back. Low vitamin D, iron deficiency, or hormone imbalance, whatever's holding you back, to help you fix it. Plus, you'll have a dedicated medical team guiding you along the way. This level of insight used to be reserved for pro athletes and cost $500 or more. Now, Superpower offers a full experience for $199. If you're tired of being tired, this is your chance to finally get answers and get your energy back. Not only does Superpower just reduce the price to $199, but for a limited time, my listeners get an additional $20 off with code TAKE20. Head to superpower.com and use TAKE20 at checkout for $20 off your order. After you sign up, they'll ask you how you heard about them. Please make sure to mention this podcast to support the show. Hey guys, today's episode of You Be Trippin is brought to you by Bubs Naturals. You know, in your mid-20s, your body naturally stops or starts slowing down producing peptides, collagen peptides. And that's why some people, not me, but some people, their hair starts thinning or their skin starts looking more aged, but not me at all. And that's why it made no sense when Shane that one time said, we're at a bar, and he's like, I want to talk to that chick. And I was like, oh, you want me to go with you for moral support? He goes, you look like a monster. Don't come anywhere near me. And I'm like, what? That makes no sense at all. Well, that's where Bubs Naturals collagen peptides come in. Collagen is the protein that holds everything together. It's literally the glue of the body. And with Bubs, it can help restore collagen levels closer to what your body naturally had in its youth. That means younger joints, healthier hair and nails, smoother skin, and faster recovery. It's super easy to use. Just mix Bubs into your coffee, smoothie, or juice each morning. It's tasteless, odorless, and dissolves instantly. No clumps and no weird aftertaste. Live better longer. For a limited time only, my listeners are getting 20% off at Bubs Naturals by using code TRIPPIN at checkout. Just head to bubsnaturals.com and use the code TRIPPIN and you're all set. After you purchase, they're going to ask you where you heard about them. Please support my show and tell them You Be Trippin sent you. Now, let's get back to the episode.
But no, I did the Cabo Comedy Festival
Somebody
years ago.
What's his name? Cried. The gay? Who's that guy who came out of the closet at 50? Meanie. Kevin Meanie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he cried because he had such a bad set. He's dead. We can talk whatever we want about him.
Yeah, nice.
He was like, and it was like, Kevin, it sucks. We're just here for their free vacation.
Yeah.
It's not about the sets.
Oh, dude, this was a different festival.
Okay.
The guys from The Stand were involved with running this one.
And it wasn't great?
It was so fucking awful. They were like, when do we put the pizza oven? I'm like, all right, guys, calm down.
Dude, it's Cancun.
No, it was Cabo, and it was like crazy, dude.
Cabo,
I got Coke. Who did I get Coke for? Let's name names.
Cocaine.
Cocaine. I had a bit in my first special about it, about getting.
Yeah.
In fact, I talked about this on Soder's podcast. Don't put this out as a clip because I collaborated on the clip talking about how to get free cocaine in Mexico, and then Instagram suspended everything. I can't live stream for a year right now. I can't monetize anything for a year.
What?
Because they said I was promoting how to get drugs.
You're like, I mean, I was, but that doesn't mean you should demonetize
I was
it.
telling a story on what I did in Mexico, which is a 100% true story. And I get
You
free,
can see their side of it, though.
I got free samples of cocaine on the beach in Mexico.
Oh, yeah, you go from spot to spot.
Yeah.
Someone not here. Ah, fuck.
That was adventurous.
Anyway, you did check out Soder's podcast, everybody. Soder Pod, and find out everything you need to know about. Here at You Be Trippin, we stand staunchly against drug use of any kind.
Yeah, but so that comedy festival was awful. I fucked like a 70-year-old woman. It was wild. Me and Al Jackson did every drug possible.
Al,
he's an animal,
he
dude.
He is a fucker. He is a fucker.
I met Al. I mean, maybe when I was a year in comedy. This is like 20 years ago, and he was part of a group called the Miami Comics, and they were all terrible except for Al Jackson. And Oni Perez was pretty good. He was a funny guy.
Okay.
But Al Jackson was dude, we partied so hard in Mexico. I mean, we're just doing coke. We went to, what do they call it?
Al will always go for it.
Yeah, just savage. Yeah. We
Al's
went
the
to
kind of guy also to
Pharmacia.
What? Oh,
Pharmacia. Got a bunch of just like pills, like random pills. They were like, this is Adderall. We were like, no, it's not. Wow.
Do you have one of each?
Yeah, dude, I just literally popped all these different pills. It was a real fucking. And then I met this old lady, just an old woman.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, I would fuck almost anything. Literally, just any girl that was willing to open her legs for me, I would be down.
Who reused the condom? You or your friend? At the old Stand Up New York.
What's a
bathroom
condom?
One of you used someone else's condom.
No, that was a story with me and Dave Smith,
Okay.
who would not be happy that I would even discuss this
That's
right
why
now.
I said just your friend.
I think that was a bit that we did. I don't think anybody actually reused the condom. We did both bang the same chick in the bathroom, but
Wow.
I think I just raw dogged it.
Yeah, that makes more sense. When you think about it, it's like that story is like kind of like, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna take your cum in my pee hole. That's insane, dude.
I should have do that. You know, Miss Pat was the first one to break that to me. That Jussie Smollett was lying before anyone else knew.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, he's a hero. How? Oh my God, what happened? She goes, that motherfucker lying. But she said a different M/N word. And I was like, what do you mean? She goes, who using name brand bleach to fucking do an attack? You use fucking Costco bleach. Hey, everybody name brand. Give me a break.
That guy, what a fall from grace, right? Just for no reason.
It's so funny too how they didn't all go, oh shit, that was really shitty, man. That's their side.
Yeah,
They
of
go,
course.
hey, that's really shitty. They just go, well, we'll leave that one alone. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, none of us believe anybody now.
Yeah.
You can't get. No, we should attack him now for real.
We should do.
Who's gonna believe him? Same
Let's do
exact
a race attack on Jussie Smollett now.
Scream the N-words are punching him. Extra ones. Nobody would believe him.
Fuck, that's a great idea, dude. Let's
modern
race attack Jussie Smollett.
Modern interpretation of the boy who cried wolf. Who's gonna believe you, Edward?
Shit. But yeah, so yeah, the first trip was great. My son was very young, so it was just hanging out at the hotel. We did go back to El Yunque, but we took an Uber there, and you can't drive an Uber all the way in. You have to do like a tour bus or whatever.
Yeah.
So I had the driver drop us off, and then we started walking. It was pouring rain, so we never actually got to the rainforest. The adventure was turning around and eventually trying to find another car to
Just
come
tell
home.
him like, this is rain. It's rainforest.
Yeah.
It's rain. El Yunque, I gotta get there.
Yeah, have you been to Puerto Rico?
No,
Oh, you would like it.
I'm sure.
It's cool. If you go to the rainforest, it's fun.
Mi español es no muy mal.
I don't speak any Spanish.
Okay, so then where'd you take him?
Our next trip was to this when I was dating Kim Congdon.
Oh yeah,
I met
That was
her
fun.
in
That was
California, and then me and James spent a few days at Universal Studios.
Did he ever call her mom?
No,
Did he call any of them?
no, he doesn't. Yeah,
Was he ever like, I was rooting for this one, man?
I think he liked Kim. I think he did like Kim. Everyone loves Kim. Kim's great. You know, Kim's great if you're not dating her.
She's a psycho.
She's not a. She's gotten a lot better.
She's a psycho. And I love her because I've never dated her.
Yeah, I'll admit this
You're also a psycho.
because I talked to
love
Kim.
you.
I talked to Kim recently about it.
About getting back together.
No. She was because we've gotten over all of our shit, right? And I was just like, look. She's like, I know you think I'm crazy, and I was like, no, I drove you crazy. I know that. Like I was a big part of the equation. Kim's crazy. She has her own issues, but I'm particularly like I get crazy girls even crazier. I make normal girls kind of crazy. Every girl that I've ever dated has punched me in the face at one point. Like normal, like sweet girls just fucking crack me in the jaw, and I mock them. I put my chin out. I'm like, I make them want to do it. It's a problem.
Just ride them, needle them until they
get violent with me. Then I get to have the high ground and be like, you hit me. I would never hit you. I just cheated on you a lot.
In our bed. And didn't wash the sheets.
Yeah. But I went to the second one was Universal Studios, which was awesome.
Okay, interesting.
And this before weed was legal everywhere. I think it was at that time in California. I think it was legal in California at that time.
I think so.
But I was smoking a vape pen. I remember I was like in Universal Studios. My son's like 5. He's like, running all over the place. And there's like a Jurassic Park attraction.
For people who don't smoke weed, by the way, there's a thing called functional pothead. So don't think this is like on drugs.
No, I was a massive pothead. And I also never really hit it for my son. I don't smoke anymore. But I mean, like you can handle everything on weed. No, 100%. Especially at that time, I was like,
on
all
game.
day, every day, taking dabs in the morning.
Yes, I was smoking with Sagalo, and he goes, you have a big tolerance to me. I'm like, I did. I'm not in my fighting days anymore.
Oh, you don't smoke all day every day anymore?
Yeah, but he does, so it's like, you got me now, buddy.
Yeah, of course.
Pass the torch.
Yeah, no, I would get wildly high now. I smoked when I was in Jamaica a few weeks ago. I smoked in Europe last week.
So what happened at Universal though?
So there's a Jurassic Park the ride.
Yeah.
Which is a fun, like old school one. It's like one of the last old rides that are still there. And at the end, the big T-Rex comes out and it scares you.
That's cool.
But there's like people that the employees that are in front of the ride. It's like there's almost like a puppet, like a dinosaur that they play with, but it looks kind of like a real dinosaur. And I'm fucking high. I'm like, oh, this dinosaur's mad cool. And she's got a fucking like a, safari helmet on, where it's just like, would you even wear a safari if you were dealing with dinosaurs? She was like dressed like you're not in Africa. This is dinosaurs. And she has a mouthpiece, and she's like, so the fucking Dilophosaurus, whatever. She's giving facts and shit. And I'm like. There's a big blowing a big cloud of smoke. There's kids everywhere. And then she goes into the microphone. She goes, sir, not here. And I was like, oh sorry. I was embarrassed. But that was a fun one.
Toronto before it was
we took him to Hollywood, the diner. What's the fucking diner?
Mel's?
It's like old school. The other Mel's though, not the one by the Comedy Store. The other one. Yeah, very old school vibe. Took him to the Walk of Fame. We did all the touristy stuff. For a little kid, they want to see those things.
And are you going like, I got to do this for him, or you go like, I also will get some enjoyment out of this?
I get enjoyment out of watching him be excited about shit.
Me and Nick Thune were co-headlining a show in Toronto, and I saw a guy go like this, the smoke.
Smoke just starts coming
out
of
of
his
I
chest.
looked at it a few times, I was like, he's smoking and breathing it into your chest. And the guy goes, shut up, narc. Like,
remember when we were in college, you would take a hit of weed, and then you had a paper towel roll with fucking dryer sheets in it.
Blow through this.
You blow through it, and it stinks. There's pot smoke everywhere. And you're like, oh no, this is how you do it. It doesn't smell. It definitely smells.
Definitely smells just like weed.
Yeah.
Because it's weed smoke.
I'm banned from SUNY Oneonta to this day. A lifetime ban from the campus.
That's where Randy Zesty went. I
never went there. I went to go buy acid and visit my friends up there. And we were smoking through a thing. The RA came at like 11. It was like, guys, you got to stop smoking. We're like, oh, cool. Put more dryer sheets in it. We kept on smoking. They called the cops on us. I was tripping on acid at this point. The cops come, and I just pretended to be asleep on acid, like in the chair. Like I'm melting into the chair. I'm like trying not to crack up, like losing my mind. And the cops raided the entire dorm. They were growing weed. This is all happening around me while I'm tripping on acid with like just pretending to be asleep. The cops went into my wallet, took out my ID.
It's so funny, like pretending to be asleep, like it's like, buddy, we're making enough noise that even if you were asleep, you definitely would have woken up.
I have no idea why these cops didn't just wake me up, but they literally took my ID and banned me. They put my information down. They were like, he's banned from here. He can't be on the campus anymore. My friend got kicked out of school.
No.
Yeah, 2 of the guys that lived in the dorm got kicked out of school.
No.
Yeah, it was insane.
SUNY Oneonta's best never were.
SUNY Oneonta. That's that.
Do you ever worry about danger with James?
when I took him to Jamaica a couple of years ago, there was like, we didn't have a beach. We were in a villa that was like off these like rocks, and it was like really like aggressive like waves that were like coming. You jump, you'd cliff dive off these rocks, but it was like crashing into the rocks. And I did it, and my sister did it, and but it was like pretty hard to get to the fucking thing. And James is maybe 7 years old at this time, and I remember like I'm encouraging him to do it because I don't want my son to be a pussy.
Fair.
But then I'm going like, he's definitely gonna drown. And it was this weird like line that I was like, it's so funny. Like any other person would be like, no, he's not doing that. There's no fucking way. But like I was so he didn't end up jumping, but like I was kind of like pushing him into it, and I was like, my whole plan was I'm gonna just jump in and drown both of us. That was gonna be the way it ended.
I love seeing those videos of somebody like, oh, let me go help him. Like, it's heavy waves.
Oh yeah, no, it's terrible.
You're
You're not supposed to do that. Like apparently like if somebody's drowning and you jump in to try to save them, if the survival instinct will be they'll pull you down and drown you with them.
Whoa.
So you have to have like a fucking
trained. Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, you gotta have a thing. But that was like at one time where I was like really scared. Where I was like, what was I thinking? Like why was I gonna let him do that? That was a crazy thing. But I don't really take him like dangerous places for the most part.
I know, but that's what I'd be concerned with. Where it's like you ever think about bringing a chick for like India, and you're like, gang Central.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, it's only in small parts. Like, I don't need to take the chance.
I'm not bringing my chicks for her to watch me somebody. This is crazy.
With friends, they can
I'm
do
trying
that at
to.
home.
I'm trying to fucking a chick on a bus right now. Yeah, but I've never. He wants to. He's not like adventurous like that. He doesn't want to do anything dangerous. He's a responsible kid. He's the kid who will be like, no, Dad, that's dangerous. We're not doing that.
Oh yeah, he talks you down.
Yeah, he talks me down.
You really have trained him how to not give way to peer pressure.
He's just a better person.
Yeah.
He's a better person than I ever was, Where's our third trip?
Okay. Where else you go out of the country? Italy?
Went to Italy.
That's way later.
Yeah, he was 8 at the time.
Puerto Rico, Walk of Fame.
Puerto Rico, Hollywood.
Then Jamaica, then?
No, we never did a father-son in Jamaica by ourselves. It was always the family.
Oh, right.
We did.
So you take him, just you and him?
Just me and him. Somewhere every year.
This is reminding me right now of, in that picture on the left there, the Galapagos.
Yeah.
There was some mom who took her kid to Galapagos. She had cancer. She got over it. And then she was like, I'm going to take each of you on a trip. Where do you want to go? And this kid was all into sea lions. It was his main thing. All he did was give stats. He was like 10, 12 years old. You know those nerds that are like telling you everything. I'm like, it was cute. And then it became uncute. I've been trying to see a seahorse for maybe a decade.
A seahorse?
Yeah.
Like a little...
They're pretty rare. But I've been
trying to see one in like the wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, they're around here. And you're like, okay, cool. On an island that's shaped like a seahorse. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I found one. And I'm like, oh, and they're like, hey, if you see one, don't kick up any soot, whatever. And let's call him Billy or whatever. And he comes over with this stupid fucking flower. I just ruined the whole fucking thing. Have some fucking respect. Do you ever worry about that, ruining everyone else's time?
Yeah, I mean, not him. Once again, like he's a good kid. He's just not that kid. Let's see. Oh, it does look like a seahorse.
Isn't that crazy?
And there's seahorses all around there.
Yeah. It's like all in here, whatever. There's like, I forget where we were, maybe there.
Or Buena Bay.
But it was like that. It was so nutty.
We went to, our third trip was, we went to Myrtle Beach.
Okay.
Which is, trash bag central.
Yeah.
But we went to one of those tiger petting zoos.
Really?
We get to pet baby tigers.
Where you go in there?
From Tiger King. It was the guy that had all the girlfriends. What's his name?
Myrtle Beach Tiger Safari?
Yeah. He's in jail now, I think, the guy who owns it.
Really?
Yeah, for like tax evasion.
This is what you did?
Yeah.
This shit?
Dude, that was awesome.
You got to have pictures of that.
Yeah.
Oh, send me those.
I'll send them to you right
well,
now.
not right now, but
Okay,
or
never
show
mind.
them to me, but whatever.
Yeah,
Or
no,
show them to me.
we pet baby tigers.
Yeah.
Let me see if I got them in this phone.
Oh, my God, dude. Wow.
It wasn't just tigers, dude. It was everything. It was chimpanzees. They had a giant, dude. We were sitting in like a gazebo thing. Yeah. And then out of nowhere, you saw a fucking big old fucking... Oh, no, I don't trust you.
You see a what?
You see a giant arm come from the under the roof,
Yeah.
and like the arm comes in, it's like a human size arm, and this big old fucking ape like Caesar from Planet of the Apes comes down and it's just like, oh. And it was just it felt dangerous.
No, really?
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know what's happening. It's okay.
I'll show you other pictures. Here.
Wow. Do they ever get attacked? Do people ever get attacked?
I don't think so. I mean, I think one person at that in the Tiger King documentary, didn't she get her arm bit off by a tiger?
Yeah.
That happened.
Yeah. And then she kept working there.
I mean, he was so happy, dude. This kid's so fun.
That's the thing you would do with a kid. And honestly, there's some trips you can only take with a chick because you're like, it's too kind of like lame to do alone, but you do like it.
Yeah.
It seems like there'd be a bunch of stuff you could do with James that you wouldn't do on your own, but that does also rule, like this.
This was, dude. It was like a once in a lifetime, life changing event. They don't have any of the pictures of the tigers in here. I have like the package at home.
Okay.
Let's see if I just type in tiger, maybe it'll come up. Tiger. Oh yeah, there they are. Look at these little guys. Look at these little guys.
Oh,
dude.
Do they like gnaw at you and stuff? Do
They play. They're fucking, dude. Look at this monkey looking right at my fucking face. A different type of monkey. I don't even know what type of monkey it is.
Is it like a howler? That's the
Maybe.
only one I know.
Look, I mean,
He's
look
just
at
staring at you.
Look,
like
look
he's,
how
like, loving.
look at my face.
You're so happy.
Look how happy I am right in this picture.
You're very happy.
Yeah, dude. It was super expensive. I mean, I want to say like $500 a ticket or something like that to go to this thing. But it's like you're in a small group of like.
Don't they murder them after they're like, yeah, you're too big?
Once they get to like,
They
teenage years,
ran away. Like,
then
what do you mean ran away?
all of a sudden these tigers disappear.
They ran away. Like we would notice if they ran.
Yeah.
It's.
But you know what, dude? If they told me at the end of it they shoot a baby tiger in the head, I'd say, you know what, it's worth it.
Because you had a good time.
We had such a good time. I mean, it's a memory that he'll never forget. I got to bring my niece. As I'm talking about it now, I'm like, I really got to bring my niece to Myrtle Beach to the tiger exhibit. They had fucking ligers, like half lion, half tigers. They had fucking hawks. They had like trained hawks that were eating mice in front of us, just fucking swooping down. It was just a really cool. Imagine going to a zoo and you got to like play with the animals. It's really immoral.
By the way, I've seen that live in Tompkins. There's a hawk.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Tama, and we see it killing squirrels sometimes, like ripping them apart.
nice.
And then everyone's gathered around. He doesn't care. He just like rips flesh off.
So
It's
cool.
So fucking cool.
So cool. But that was a really cool trip. Just once again, once in a lifetime experience. He just really dude, petting a baby tiger, they come into your legs. And you put your legs down. They come into your lap. You have little toys to play with them with, and they're fucking
Just like dogs.
Little powerful little kittens, but they're fucking big and fat and strong. Really cool.
And they're just like, they don't have the teeth.
No, they have teeth.
So they just don't bite?
They tell you not to put your hands in their mouth.
Because it'll just like rip it off.
Tear your hands off, cut a vein. Yeah.
I didn't listen. Wow.
That was a really cool experience, and he loved it. He really he fucking loved that so much. But the monkeys were the coolest part of it, dude. Having the champion, you just sitting in your lap looking up and going, whoa. Oh, I'll tell you, we went to Costa Rica. I might be skipping one here,
It's
but
okay, yeah, you'll remember.
We did Costa Rica.
It's not a chronological podcast.
And we did our hotel. Dude, this hotel was fucking dope.
Where?
It was in Costa Rica.
Arenal?
No. I don't remember where. Look up different places in Costa Rica and I'll tell you where it was. I've been to Costa Rica twice now. And this hotel was it wasn't even expensive, dude. It was maybe $200 a night.
Yeah.
And so the coastline of Costa Rica, most of the coastline stays preserved. They won't build anything actually on the beach.
Really?
They're all up up hills. You gotta walk a quarter mile down to
that's right. The hike goes like this, and you go through, and there's monkeys and sloths, and then you're on a fucking.
You're on a beach, like a beautiful, untouched beach. It's gorgeous. It really is a pretty cool country. It's one of my favorite countries, and our hotel was in the trees essentially. And every day at 3 p.m., these monkeys, these little fucking what do they call them? Capuchin monkeys.
Okay.
They would come. They knew that tourists would feed them, so they would come down from the trees. And our balcony. I'm gonna show you, dude.
Yeah.
Our balcony was covered with capuchin monkeys. We give them sugar packets. That's what they wanted. They didn't want fruit. You give them fruit, they'd be fine. But you give them a sugar packet.
I can get fruit.
Dude, I gotta show you when I show you how crazy these monkeys were. Hold on, let's see.
I live in trees. Obviously, I can get fruit,
Costa
you idiot.
Rica. All right, here, let's see.
We
We took surfing lessons. We rented jet skis. We went deep sea fishing. I mean, really.
So you really made a decision to fucking make him worldly. Let me see what we got here. Give me. They're right on the porch. Oh, he's got his baby on his back. Oh, they're up there.
Dude, they start descending like Planet of the Apes.
Oh,
dude.
my God, they're looking down on you. Whoa.
Yeah.
Did they ever attack?
No, dude, because they know that they're going to
Don't
attack
fuck
you
it
doesn't
up.
make any sense.
They're like, chill, bro. They'll
And you turn
eventually-
into I'm like, hello, little monkeys. You turn into a chick so quickly when you're dealing with these cute fucking animals. Look at these guys. I'll send you this video.
You got to send me all the ones you're talking about.
Look at this. Hit a banana. Jim said, you're cute. I love you. How sweet. Listen to my son. How cute is that? They jump into there was howler monkeys. There was a bunch of dude. It was really.
Wow, wait. Let me see. No.
This was really cool, dude. And this place was like $200 a night.
Wow, look at the nature right out there.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I mean, the edge of this hotel is just like the
in
end of the
it's in the
fucking
jungle.
world.
It's in the jungle.
It really is.
Yeah. And it was just a normal hotel.
You just hold it up, and it just comes.
And they just take it right out of your hand. They're so cute, dude. They're sloths. They just walk around all slow like idiots.
He just takes it, and he's like,
yeah.
and then he goes away. Sloths are pretty cool, huh?
Sloths are super cool, but apparently they carry like 1,000 different types of bugs on them.
So you can't have it around?
You can't fuck around with sloths.
rotten bananas. It just sees it and goes all the way. Oh, give some to your kid, bro.
See what a fag
Give
I
some to
sound
your
like?
kid.
Oh.
You putting these in folders for me?
Yeah. I'll remember. I will remember.
All of them?
Oh.
And the tigers and everything?
Yeah, I'll send everything. I'll send you everything.
Okay.
We took surfing lessons on the beach. That was kind of scary, too, because I've been injured surfing before.
Yeah, it rolls you.
Dude, I went surfing with Lance Weiss, who's a comedian from New York, and funny dude. And this is years ago. It was in Queens. We went surfing,
You
actually.
have no hand?
No.
Is that the guy with no hand?
No, he's got a hand.
No balls?
Maybe he has no balls. We went surfing in Queens because apparently Queens surfing is like incredible.
Rockaway? No.
Yeah, Rockaway.
Okay.
Yeah, they say it's like great, like really, really great.
They say, but
I'm saying people that know surfing,
yeah,
they say
do,
that.
right?
And
It's hard to believe, though.
I'd only been surfing one other time. I was surfing in Puerto Rico with my ex-girlfriend years before, and we took a surf lesson. Some dude was on coke, just giving us a surf lesson. He was trying to fuck my girlfriend the whole time.
And you're like, use it. Use it.
So, but I went surfing with him. And have you been surfing? You have.
Yeah. I learned in Ecuador.
So there's two ways. If you've never been surfing before, the waves come crashing down. You have to get out to where the waves are breaking, right? So that's where it's really hard. It's physically demanding. You got to get on the board.
To get out there.
To get out there.
It really is hard.
By the time you're into the area where the waves are breaking, you're really tired. It's just such a very, and I'm not like a great
You just want
swimmer.
to like sit there for a while. Like, oh,
Yeah. And so what happens is when you're going out there, there's two like techniques you can use, right? So the first is as the waves are coming over your head, you can throw the board behind you, it's tied to your leg, and dive under the wave and come up on the other side of it, and the board will come up, then start swimming on your board again. Then when a big wave comes, you throw it back again, you dive under, you can kind of drag it out behind you, right?
Okay.
Or they do something called turtling, where you hold onto the board, the wave comes crash, you turn the board over, and the wave will go over the board,
Oh, yeah.
and you pop back up, right? Which
Yeah.
is like a little more of an advanced way.
It's cool.
So what I did was instead of doing either one of those, I just looked at the wave and screamed, and I was like, ah! And I was holding onto the board like this. The wave came, and then while it was in my arms, it spun the board clockwise like this, and it dislocated my shoulder, right? To this day, I have a fucked up shoulder. I can't put my shoulder all the way back. And my shoulder literally popped out under the water. I'm trying to now my board's being thrown everywhere. I got one arm all fucked up, and I can't swim. I was like, dude, this is it. I'm gonna fucking die. And I try to do that. You know, I heard like in my shoulder. And then eventually the waves were hitting me so hard, it kind of just popped my shoulder back into place. And then I swam back to the shore. But that was maybe my closest to dying experience in my life.
Oh.
Yeah. That was terrible. So anyway, I let my son surf. In Costa Rica.
You ever do this one where you're like paddling and you're like, paddling to stand up, but you're like, I'm not going fast enough. But you're like, I can't boogie those. Though.
Oh, yeah.
And you just like stay on your knees and go the whole way in.
I can't even stand. I think I've stood
like
up for a total of a half a second on the board before I just crash and fall. My son was actually pretty good at it. Here, I think I have videos of him surfing. Here.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I do write all these down.
Yeah, let's see. I got videos of him surfing.
They should have a toe out there.
Yeah, they do. For like
just like a ski thing where you
see those big those crazy ones where it's like the biggest waves ever surfed
in like Portugal and
it'll be a person that's towing you on a jet ski and then they bring you out to the wave and then these guys just ride it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like you've been skiing, you're a big ski nut now.
Yeah.
I'm saying like ski lift, that big tower way out there, hold onto a rope and just take you out there.
Just drop you off.
And then you just like, get off and then you swim sideways on your board.
Yeah.
It'd be so much better than every time a wave coming.
Dude, you got to be in such good shape to surf. Yeah, you would think you're just like standing on a board, but it's like you have to.
That's how they're shredded and that's how they steal your chicks.
Shredded, dude.
Because they look great.
Oh, they're so hot.
Tan.
Dude, surfers are fucking gorgeous.
So fucking hot.
What a hot dude.
It's like that sandy colored hair.
Yeah. Surf chicks are pretty hot too, to be honest.
Surf chicks are pretty hot. Even the one-arm one.
Just athletic bitches, just in general. No matter what they're doing.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu, surfing, fucking runner bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Sporty Spice was the grossest of the Spice Girls.
Sporty Spice was who's the grossest? The question's obvious, to be honest, but who's the grossest Sex in the City?
I think fucking the main bitch. She looks like a monster.
More than the redhead. Are you trying to be interesting, or are you?
No, I'm not trying to be interesting. The redhead was actually aesthetically more pleasing. You ever look at Carrie Bradshaw, whatever her name is, the actress.
Yeah,
her face is harsh, dude.
It's terrible.
It's a really terrible
in
face.
Certain lights, you get it, where you're like, oh, it's worse than it was.
Well, because we were all tricked when we were kids because she was the hot witch in Hocus Pocus, but she was standing next to Bette Midler and that other fat bitch.
That's right.
So she was hot compared to them, and we convinced ourselves that she was hot. But if you really look at her, she's not attractive.
Did deliberately make Miranda ugly?
I don't think Miranda was that ugly. She was like kind of dykey looking, and like didn't she try to like run for politics or something?
She did, I think. Either like
but if you actually look at like her face, it was she's pretty enough. She was like a weird fucking dykey looking bitch.
Yeah. She's the only character that makes sense to me because later in the new ones, she's like, "Oh, I'm actually lesbian," and you're like, "Oh, that's why you were such a bitch to everybody."
Is there a new Sex in the City?
Yeah.
There's something. It's a new show, right?
Just like that.
New name.
And just like that.
And just like that, it's called.
I wonder why they made a new name. That's maybe a contract thing. I have a storytelling show come out that is unrelated to this not happening. It's called The End, and it's coming in I don't know, probably March. But it's completely unrelated because it's a different name.
Yeah,
it's a different name, different location. So if you love that show, you might like this. But it's unrelated.
I gave Jay a great crowd work album name because I was going to do a crowd work album. Then I was like, you know what? I was like, let the guys that do crowd work. Like I do crowd work pretty well. Like we all do. You know, you're comedians.
Jay's a master.
But Jay's a master at it. And I gave him the best name for a crowd work album.
And what is it?
All Jokes Aside.
Wow.
Great name.
That is.
That's a great crowd work album name.
That is.
And he was like, no, they, them. I was like, all right, Jay.
All right,
like,
you're like
13 years too late on this they them topic, this conversation. Ooh,
no
relevant.
Pronouns anymore. We all thought about it. We don't use pronouns in our normal life at all. Nobody gives a shit. Yeah. I was talking to Norman about it today with that thing of like, yeah, but if you call them the wrong pronoun, they get mad. I'm like, tell me one time.
They don't really.
Tell me one time. Yeah. They might just go, it's they.
That was like, okay. It was during like Trump's rise the first time where that was like a big thing.
They all get mad at you. I'm like, oh yeah, they do. And you're like,
nobody really gives a shit.
It's also like, I've never had a chick go, do I look fat in these jeans?
Yeah.
It's like, these are like stereotypes of situations that we're all arguing about.
Yeah, it's not real. None of it's real.
All jokes aside. I will say, I'll give it up for the J right now. The J man. You're probably still on tour in 2026.
Big J?
You?
Me? Oh, yeah, I'm on tour in 2026.
Your tour name is the best tour name I've ever heard.
Bring 5 Friends?
Bring 5 Friends.
Hell yeah. You think I'd sell out more shows?
I'm Coming Everywhere was a good one. But Bring 5 friends.
I have I'll tell you the name of my
The
new
problem
special
is
because
all
it'll be
your
out at
fan
this
base doesn't
time.
have friends.
Yeah, and it's the amount of single fat dudes
Yeah.
sitting there picking their nose while they watch me.
I asked
It's
all my
insane.
friends. There were one. He couldn't
Yeah.
come.
I'll tell you the name of my next special, which
Okay.
I'm filming in a month, and it'll be out at this time.
You were filming months ago, you mean? And
well,
it's
yeah,
out today?
It's been out for a while.
No, it's out. It came out this week. It came up within 6 days of this podcast release. Either
Are you
today or...
Are you going to
within-
release this when my special comes out? Oh, I love you.
Yeah.
It's going to come out in like probably September, October.
Do it in January, February.
No. Let's move this up.
We'll move it up. Okay,
my
you just got out of 2026, buddy.
brand new special.
Back of the line.
Brand new special.
Verzi.
It's going to be
Verzi's
called.
like, when's my thing coming out? I'm like, dude, it's not. It's going to be a long time.
You're going to be dead when this comes out.
I can't wait to release a Dead Person's podcast.
It's going to be
The Norman's
called
coming out next week.
The Other Side.
The Other Side.
Louis J. Gomez,
Hold
The
on.
Other Side.
Why would that...
I was going to name a comedy club.
Why would
this
that be a good title?
Because it was where the chicken was trying to go when he crossed the road. It's the first punchline.
Not bad.
And then my next, now I'm just doing like classic punchlines from kids jokes.
Hold
So
on, let me think if
I want to name
hold
one.
on, wait. Let me think if I can guess one before you tell me, because
Go
I
ahead.
definitely won't be able to.
I only have 2 other names.
Why is chicken cross the road to the other side?
My next 3 specials are already
That's all I
named.
got. That's all I got. What else?
Nacho Cheese
Nacho cheese.
and 789.
Why did the monkey fall out of the tree?
Why?
Because it was dead. You have to be only sickos like that.
That was my when I was a kid. Those were my types of
The
jokes.
sicko ones.
Oh yeah.
789. What was that one?
What's purple? What's purple and orange and lays at the bottom of a swimming pool?
What?
A baby with popped swimmies.
With what?
A baby with popped swimmies.
It's dark.
Yeah.
There's all the black ones too. What do you call a white guy with 5 black guys?
What?
Coach. And it's like it's
What
all
do you call
those.
a black guy who flies an airplane?
What?
A pilot, you racist.
Here's what I heard on a hike. Some random came by me, some old man with like, that gray hair, ponytail, nothing on top, which
Yeah.
I'll hopefully be. He's like, it's a nice day out. I'm sure it is. He goes, hey, what do the drummer call his 2 twin daughters? I was like, what? And a 1 and a 2.
That's good. I like it. It's
Yeah.
cute.
And then he just walked on.
Well, anyway, Costa Rica was great.
Okay,
One of
back to it.
the monkeys. Once as I'm watching the pictures again, I was like, "Oh, that was a crazy trip." The monkeys come into our room every day. That was literally 3 o'clock.
So that's
every
your room,
day.
and that's a porch right off your room.
Those
are all rooms up
They
there?
would, yeah. And then when I was in Costa
Wait,
Rica,
same time every day?
same time every
Like
day.
they're
They knew.
migrating through?
They knew.
Wow.
They knew to come out, and they would all descend at 3 p.m. every day. Then another time I was in Costa Rica, I was in my room, and they were like, "You got to lock the doors because the raccoons will open the door to come and get your snacks." And I was like, "Shut up! Raccoons aren't opening my door, you dumb Costa
I'm
Ricans."
from New York.
And then, sure enough, dude, middle of the night, I heard it sounded like I was being robbed. So I thought it was more Costa Ricans. So I was like, "There's Costa Ricans in the room," and I turned the lights on. There was 3 giant raccoons. They had opened the door, and they were just going, like, literally opening up bags of chips and candy off of the counter. It was wild. So
Wow.
cute as well. Raccoons are adorable. Raccoons have adorable hands. You ever see little raccoon hands? Little black hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
they were
really
fun.
funny.
But yeah, and then that time in Costa Rica too, there was an outdoor gym which was pretty sick. It was like on the beach, and it was like out of Gilligan's Island. You were like lifting coconuts and like wood stumps and shit.
Really?
It was really fun.
Oh my God.
I wonder if I have pictures.
Yeah,
of
you
that.
gotta have that.
Let me see.
for sure.
I have to have that.
Is photographing stuff more important or same or whatever when you're with your child?
I do it with my child because I want him to have the photos. When
Yeah.
I'm by myself, I rarely take pictures of like shit like that. I only, in Mexico, I took like pictures of my chick, but it was like very
Yeah.
few.
I think.
Here,
it should
look
be
at this. Dude. These are the weights.
That's so rustic.
Yeah, they're like just like trees.
Rusted and like.
Yeah. Look, this is me fucking lifting weights. Just
It
tree
really
stumps.
does look like Gilligan's Island. It is just carved tree stumps.
Yeah. It was fun. Very
That's
cool.
cool. How do you pick these places?
I get someone will mention it. I'm like, I want to go there. Like, I really want to go to Spain as well. I was talking to some dude Actually, one of the guys trying to help me make Skankfest Mexico happen. He's like the promoter that does these big like massive events on like resorts. He did like Tool and Deftones and a bunch of other like big bands specifically at a resort.
Yeah.
And he told me about this restaurant that's the #1 restaurant right now, like in the world. It was voted like #1 out of everything.
In Barcelona?
And yeah, it's in Barcelona.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's just like super like crazy gastro science shit. And he was like, dude, you got to make a reservation like a year in advance. He was like, that's how you like get in. So I'm going to just, that's a trip I'm going to do. I'm going to go, I want to go to that restaurant and I want to.
You know what you got to do, since you have the leeway and the time to do it, is make the reservation, then make the flight.
Yeah.
That's how people go to the mothership too. They keep trying for reservations, and when they get it, they're like, all right, we're going to Austin. #1 restaurant in the world is called
Disfrutar in Barcelona.
Enjoy.
Disfrutar.
Enjoy.
Is that what it means? Ooh.
This episode is brought to you by Duolingo. If you want to learn Spanish, but very, very slowly, look no further than Duolingo.
I'm excited about that as well. I mean, we do a family vacation every year. That's why I'm actually combining my summer trip was usually with my son by herself every year, but my aunt's never been to Italy.
How do you make time for this? For your trips with your son?
I mean, you make time. This is. It's
I know,
important
but everyone in our industry, everyone in our industry says I have no time.
Well, we hear they're liars. So most people, if you get to a certain level in comedy, you're making enough money that you can kind of do what you want to do. So all this like bullshit, like not available for Skankfest, like I know how this works because I'm not rich, and I know that if I want to take a weekend or move a weekend.
You can.
I'm in charge of my shit. I'm my own boss. I can move whatever fucking weekend I want to move. It doesn't matter. If you're a few months out, even if you're 2 weeks out from a gig, you can move it. Like it's really,
also like, well, yeah, you can. That's what. Yeah,
it's not ideal.
I'm not gonna say who, but like someone does it all the time.
Tim Dillon. Don't buy Tim Dillon tickets. You're probably not going to see him.
I mean, you'll get a refund. But when Tim Dillon says, "I'm seeing Tim Dillon in 2 weeks," like I think
maybe, possibly. But
anyone else, you're like, well, I'm making money that week. Like, change that date, make that money on a different date.
Yeah, well, this is why we get so many incredible comics at Skankfest. We can't afford to pay people what their weekend rate is. We'd be able to afford 5 comics for the level of guys that come to Skankfest. But we create an environment where people want to come.
It's fun.
And it's really fun. And the fans are so like appreciative. And you
I heard one fan be like, everyone's too drunk when they perform. We're like, I know.
But it's like we get everybody because they go, I'll just take the weekend off. I'll make 1/10 of what I would normally make on the road on the weekend.
That's why New York, we all rooting for New York because it was like, now
it's easy.
Stay home.
It's easy.
I can like actually be with this guy for.
We're talking about Amsterdam maybe next year. How fun would that be? Skankfest Amsterdam?
London?
We talked about London.
Too expensive.
It's expensive, but that's not even the issue.
Why am I even mansplaining? I don't know the issues.
I'll tell you the issue. It's the similar issue with New York. It's like in order to get a venue big enough to sort of house it, where you have 5-6 different rooms and you're popping all over, you have to sort of go out to like New York. We have to be out in Queens, like on the docks or in like warehouses and shit, right? We found a place in Queens that was incredible called Knockout Center. It was like really cool.
I've been there.
Great.
I've done drugs there.
Great venue.
Inside,
they do
outside.
raves. Yeah.
That dilapidated place out there. Perfect for drugs.
It's literally perfect for Skankfest. But the reality is that, well, they denied our proposal. But regardless, even if they wanted to do it there, once the end of the night comes, now how are you getting an Uber? Where are you going? You're in the middle of nowhere.
It's really nowhere.
Vegas spoiled everybody to the point where it's like as soon as you get out, but not only walk back, Vegas is just getting going. And when the shows are over, like it's just getting started in Vegas.
Where it's like you were right there. You're like, we're already. Let's the bar right there. Let's just go to it.
So this how New Orleans is going to be. New Orleans is like it's just fucking. You're really bothering me that you're not coming. You're really bothering me, and I think that there's a path for you to figure out a way to get back.
There is. If you remember in Lost, where they took a little thing down and they were suddenly in another place, dude, if there is one,
you can find a flight back for a couple days to New Orleans. This is crazy.
I'm gonna be like here.
So what?
I can't just like jump to there. It's crazy.
What if we did Skankfest Niger?
the most mispronounced Skankfest of all time. Michael Che be like, dude, you know I can't come. I would anywhere else, but I'll get called that so many times.
Oh shit.
When Miss Pat was going to do Legion of Skank, she goes, I won't do that. They're going to call me the N-word. I'm like,
No,
they're not, Miss Pat. You
Once
have a
you leave.
misunderstanding. They're going to call you what's justified to call someone else that. She did it. Yeah, there's just no way I'm going to be able to be near an airport and know I'm going to be near an airport within days
or
of that.
maybe, but if you end up the week before near an airport, would you consider still coming?
Nah,
It's
I'm not
New
gonna
Orleans.
I'm not going to get out of vacation mode.
It's New
I'm on
Orleans.
sabbatical. I'm not getting out
What
of
if you don't
sabbatical
even
mode.
perform? What if you do what Stanhope does every year? Stanhope's performing this
Just
year.
get
He's
drunk
actually
and doesn't come.
just fucking come and party. Don't even perform.
I'll be in party mode. I'll be on sabbatical. I love it, dude. Trust me, this is one. There's a few things that are really torturing about this trip.
Yeah.
That is one of them. Missing
Yeah.
Skankfest.
We're
You
gonna
know,
miss you. You've been to every one, and you're like
I've announced multiple ones.
you are. You know, you're like the fourth missing member of a Legion of Skanks.
I am the president of.
You're the president. Not for long though. We might have to fucking hold another.
Sure,
we
in my
might.
absence.
We might hold an election at Skankfest.
That's smart. You should.
Yeah. People are saying Tim Butterly, but he's moving to Austin. I feel like he can't.
No, once you move to Austin, you get yourself.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I love the Amsterdam idea.
Amsterdam would be incredible, and there's already some venues that I've looked at that could work.
Also, there's a train. Like it's just like.
Well, if you got to figure the amount of people that live in Europe that would come. So when are you moving to London?
Sloss would come. What?
When are you moving to
When I
London?
get back from this trip.
So it's definitely happening, 100%. London's my favorite city.
Not
to perform in.
100%. As long as I get the visa. If I
London
don't.
is my favorite city to perform in.
¿Por qué?
It's just it reminds me of New York, right? Nobody's uptight. I mean, my fans come out that aren't uptight.
That's the thing. It's like your fans.
It's our fans.
Yeah.
It's a different thing.
Yeah.
They're
I was
like,
like, how was so? I'm like, I was over
but
for
they're
Rogan.
so
I'm like,
energetic. They're so happy that you're there. So it might be different. You know what I'm saying? If you're going and performing at just
There's
like
some
whatever
annoying
club.
college attituded people, but I think they're just like, we're down to drink and have a good time.
Yeah, that's all they want to do. Is they want to have a good time. They want to smoke weed. They want to drink. They want to take a picture. But they're also not. They're not as handsy as like American fans. A lot of American fans they like touch you and they like grab at you and shit. You're like, guys,
man.
I'm not a Beatle. Stop touching me. What are you doing? But the British fans are fucking. I was just there last week. I did a run in Amsterdam, Dublin, Manchester, London, and Glasgow.
Skankfest Amsterdam.
It's not definite.
The problems are, well, we'll talk off air. This is not a podcast for the, it sort of is. How are you going to
it's
help the
travel.
comics out there?
Fly them out. It's only a
Expensive.
7-hour flight.
Expensive, though.
Is it that much?
Is it really?
Is
That's
it
not.
that
You're
much
right.
more
Some of the
expensive?
trips
It'll be travel's a little more expensive. You figure out ways to save money. It's just fitting the puzzle pieces together. You know,
Amsterdam is no offense to Berlin, the #1 comedy scene in Europe.
Amsterdam's an awesome comedy scene. Really awesome comedy scene. And my shows there were incredible. But
Their house shows sell out.
here's the thing. It's not even the fans in Amsterdam. Everybody from the UK would come. Everybody from Ireland would come. All the German
America
fans,
would come.
French fans.
It's
half
a chance
the
to
people,
smoke weed. Chance
half
to
the people that are in America would come. Weed's legal. Hookers are legal. Bars are open crazy late.
Oh my God, DeRosa will get there early.
But it really is like when you're talking about like Vegas set a different standard for what Skankfest is. You need a town where people can go and party all night. So why New Orleans really works. But how many places like that are in the world where it's like it's not shutting down?
Costa Rica. That's about it.
Where?
That's the little Dum Dum Club one. But
Yeah.
but that's a rare thing, and no one's going out there.
Yeah.
It's okay from Australia to go there, but that's it. They're Australian. But yeah, Amsterdam.
Amsterdam would really work.
Where else should you go with your kid? I love this idea, by the way.
Yeah. Vegas was actually one of my favorite trips I've ever done with my son. We went last year. We planned everything out. It was people are like, "You're bringing a kid to Vegas? You're crazy." It's like, first of all, I don't give a shit about gambling.
Also, everybody's there with their kid.
Everyone's
That's
there.
what I
with their
hate
kids.
about Vegas. We have 2:30 in the morning. Somebody's with a stroller, tank top.
It's a little crazy.
It's like, ugh, dude.
No, we had a great time. The Penn and Teller show was so fucking cool. Have you seen Penn and Teller show?
Who won? Who won yours?
Who won what?
Penn or Teller?
They don't compete. We got to hang out with them backstage afterwards.
Yeah.
Teller talked. That was infuriating. I was like, "What are you doing?
Dude, my son's here.
What are you
Stop.
fucking
My
talking?"
son's fucking here, man.
But they were wildly good. They were funny, and the magic was incredible. It was like my son's like a nerd like me. He's into magic, and he was blown away. Cirque du Soleil was fucking awesome. It was a little gay, but still really fun and funny and unique. Just like super athletic people that are involved with that show. The food's fucking great. You brought him to Sushi Samba. I brought him to Hell's Kitchen, which these are all touristy spots, but it's just really high quality, delicious food. Went to
but also Vegas is for the touristy thing.
Of course.
You're not really going for the local experience.
What's that diner?
You really did sell me on villas. We were like, I'm not looking to get Jamaican culture. I'm looking to get a relaxation.
Yeah, I'm trying to just chill on my own private little slice of land.
Rick Velez was like, I want to go to a place and stay there for 18 straight days.
Yeah.
I don't want to go see sights. I want to just pull up and come home relaxed.
Yeah, that's what vacation is supposed to be. And then I start to, as I've gotten older now, I don't need to go to anywhere crazy
be on a
far.
yacht. The Queen doesn't go from spot to spot. She stays on a boat or in a fucking castle somewhere.
You can just do that. You could literally rent an Airbnb in Connecticut and just have an incredible time.
Staycation.
Eat some good food. You can fucking, just have a spot. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do with my house right now. Like I want to make the backyard. I want to fix up a couple little things. The pool's great, but I want to make it to where like I never want to leave.
Right. Well, that actually sucks, and that's what's killing the whole friendship group here.
What? Everyone's moving to Jersey?
Getting homes and going like, oh, come over. Like no one's going. You guys aren't even going to your own places. You're going once. So fucking far. Come over. I have this great spot where I hang out all the time. It's like, oh no, I have also a great spot where I hang out all the time.
But at this point,
Jersey's in a bathroom.
Jersey is getting there, dude.
What do you mean?
Me, Big J, Dave.
How far do you live from Jay?
10 minutes.
How far do you live from Dave? Dave lives far.
50 minutes.
50?
50, yeah. Dave doesn't drive. He takes $200 Ubers in every night.
Why doesn't Dave drive?
Because he's a fucking city kid. He's a chick.
He's a chick. All right, so let's keep going in this.
Italy was my favorite place I've ever been, and that's why I'm going back with the family. I'm bringing my...
And you took James there?
I took James there, just me and him. We went to Rome for 3 nights initially, and we went to Cinque Terre for 4 nights.
What is that?
It's called Cinque Terre's 5 Towns, and it's essentially like kind of like Amalfi Coast.
Cinque,
yeah.
Terre.
Town, I think.
Yeah. It just doesn't apply to Spanish, I guess.
But it looks kind of like pull up Cinque Terre. Watch how beautiful it is. We stayed at Monte Rosso del Mar.
Yeah. Del Mar means of the beach.
Yeah, there was a beach. It was fucking so cool. First of all, girls had their titties out.
Really?
All these girls had their titties out. James was like pretending to not look, but he would just like always be gazing in that direction. Yeah, look at that.
Are you out of your mind?
Incredible.
Are you crazy? That looks so...
Dude, it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
And there's 5 different towns. This is Monte Rosso. No, that's Rio Maggiore. Pull up Monte Rosso. Is it the one below it? They're all colorful buildings. Like every building's really colorful.
What
the? Vernazza.
How do you know?
Because it says it up there. Just look
Monte Rosso.
up
there
Monte
it is.
Rosso. Well, that one's ugly. They're making it look like it's the shittiest one. It's fucking incredible.
What is it? Monte
Rosso del Mar.
Yep.
Or Almar.
Wow.
I mean, it was just, dude, it was incredible. Wow. So Rome is great. You've been to Rome, obviously. No, stop it, Ari. You never been to Italy at all?
You know where I was in Italy?
Where were you at?
Way up here, near the Swiss border.
Oh, that sucks.
And near the Austrian border. We
hiked
along
the Swiss-Austrian
border.
No.
It's so much different than that type of Italy you hear about. But we hiked along the border. We saw these signs in the mountains. It just said 1918, these little posts. And that's when they made the border. And they were like putting little stamps down. And we were walking.
That's crazy. Just
in the Alps
along.
That's
crazy. That's still pretty cool.
Yeah, just a different thing. And then
so
my brother
Rome
and I went from Switzerland. They got no snow one year. We were going to go skiing. It was like, fuck it. No, let's go to Italy. We drive. And then there's this place where you get on a train. You drive onto a train, takes you through a mountain. You put your parking brake on. Takes you through a mountain, then everyone gets off the train, new cars get in, goes through a train, and it's like 45 minutes through a mountain on a train in your car.
In your car. Yeah, you drive the drive on. We did that we didn't, but people were doing that on in Greece.
Really?
Going to the islands. They would
now
drive.
That's adventurous.
They drove their car onto the boat. Not a train, onto the boat. And then they floated their car on a boat like to the Greek islands.
A ferry,
yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
Wild.
In someplace. I won't tell
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so Rome, first of all, Rome, me and my son, we had a fucking blast in Rome. Rome was like the first New York. It was the most advanced culture. It was like such such a cool fucking place. Like they figured out so much shit way before anybody else did, right? And we did a few tours. The coolest thing we did was the Vatican. We went to the.
They didn't turn you away
No, they loved me
for all you did.
Dude, I started burning. My skin started burning. No, we had an incredible tour guide, and the Vatican is the largest art museum in the world.
Arby's in the world?
Art museum. And I'm not like an art museum guy.
What's the largest Arby's?
The largest Arby's in the world. Look it up right now. It's in the Vatican.
Oh my God, that'd be crazy.
Vatican City.
It's gotta say. Colonial Heights, Virginia.
Wow.
Nearly three times the size of
that has to be on your list of places to go visit.
It has to be. In fact, if anybody's there, by now the stickers will be out. The You Be Trippin stickers will be out. Someone stick up a You Be Trippin sticker at the largest Arby's in the world in Colonial Heights, Virginia.
Dude, but the Vatican was like, we took a tour, and it was just like every room.
It's got a barbacoa station.
You would need a year to visit every like room. It would like
So
there's
it's all the art. Interesting.
so much incredible art, and just like our tour guide just really understood. It was like how religion tied into all of it, and like it was just really really incredible. They had a room of maps where it was like these gigantic, like an entire wall.
I would love that.
I'm talking about the entire like
They would put pinholes in every rape.
like 100 feet high, 200 feet wide. A map that was drawn in 500 years ago that was 99% accurate. Artists rendered it, right? Like really like incredible shit. They had, everything from sculptures to tapestries to paintings to, and then we went to the Sistine Chapel.
And James liked all this stuff?
James loved it, dude. He was lit on it. He loved the history. Just learning about fucking Michelangelo and learning about like how
They have an art program
at
the Vatican.
They have an art program.
That means someone must curate it.
Oh yeah, dude, it's the large. We're talking about it's not even close to like the next art museum is 1/100th the size of it.
That's what I know. The way you're describing it is like we went on a tour of the White House. Shane, we were there. I was opening for him for once, and he was like, we were walking just to go to the tour. He goes, hold on, let me see if I can get a private, and then he did.
Yeah,
I think he knows someone in the CIA. I think he's connected in some way. I don't know, but like, the art program is like they decide why certain things they move portraits over because I like staring at this guy and it's like, but it's not political, it's just historical.
But that was like, it was so cool, and just learning about the Pope and learning about how it all works, and it really brings it all to life, everything.
I didn't know they voted until this one got in.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was just some like.
And then with the smoke, they have like when they figure out like there's smoke billowing out of the top of the Vatican.
Yeah.
And or like one of the basilisks or whatever, they were basilicas they call it. And when they change the smoke is like when they're deliberating, when they're not in session, it's a different color smoke. When they find out who the Pope is, the smoke turns white, and that's how everyone in Italy knows.
It's a gender reveal.
Yeah. And
how do they vote? It was like, hey, I know somebody in Argentina that's like never fucked a single bitch.
All of the like I guess all they have like a committee that votes
in the
on
running.
it.
Did they politic for it? You think? Did they push?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But that was incredible. And then the Coliseum wasn't anywhere near as cool. We had a shitty tour guide.
Yeah.
His bitch was so boring, and like there's just like a lot of politics and parliament and like all this other shit.
Where is it and where?
The Coliseum.
Okay.
Where they did so we learned more about the Coliseum, and the better part of it, which even if you don't have a kid, I would fucking do this.
What?
We took gladiator lessons, which was like they essentially taught you about the gladiator life, and you like went for the day and lived as a gladiator. They gave you meals like gladiators. They gave you like
so
wooden
fun.
swords and fucking. I'll show you that. Me and James in Rome, because that was like this was a life-changing experience. Oh, let's see, Rome. Yeah.
Wow, let me see.
Yeah, let me see if I can find the video of us gladiator training. The food was fucking just incredible. We stayed at this hotel, dude. The entire basement was like a spa with steam rooms, saunas, it was like a castle essentially that we were in. It was like such a beautiful hotel.
Yeah.
Just like all like look at that picture frame right there. How cool is that?
Wow.
Very beautiful. But
that's old. That's like colonial fucking shit.
Yeah. So this is us actually at the Coliseum. Hold on. This is us actually at the Coliseum. He's doing the I am Sparta kick, even though that's not appropriate. It's not Sparta. They're not Spartans.
That's gladiator.
I'm just an idiot. I was like, kick me, James. I am Sparta. But I mean, we took some here. So this is the gladiator training. Let me see if I have the video. They put you in a fight at the end.
That's so fun. That's so fun. Whoa, you're giving it to him too. Lewis, if you don't know, does not have a 10%.
No. This was like, I mean, so the gladiators, they didn't, they weren't trying to kill each other.
What do you mean?
Like, that whole, thumbs up, thumbs down thing. That wasn't true. That's all fake. Like in the movie Gladiator.
That's fake.
Yeah, because it was much closer to professional wrestling. They would slice each other. They would cut each other. But typically the gladiators had a lot of belly fat, so you couldn't. They get sliced, but it would just show the blood. They wouldn't actually cut their organs.
I'm sure there's some deaths.
No, there was some deaths, but if you.
Whoa, you gotcha. Hey, Suit, you open yourself up. The guy's like, all right, come on.
We put on a great show for everyone.
Oh my, yeah, you're getting cheers.
Yeah.
That's great.
James was lit. I mean, this was so much fun, dude. But so it was like more like pro wrestling kind of.
Yeah.
So the gladiators would become like fucking, and there was different types of gladiators. So there's certain ones that had like the ball and chain. There's certain weapons they used. That was like famous. They were like, oh, that guy, they had names for them. But like, oh, that guy's coming out now. So that was like,
they had like
the type of outfit they would wear, the type of gladiator they were. And then
seems like this kind of.
Yeah, it was like pro wrestling. It was like they had costumes, and they would come out and they would become famous, and they were slaves. But then that part of it was real. Like you could get your freedom, you could buy away your freedom once you got big enough. But if I owned you and you're my gladiator, and some other gladiator kills you, that gladiator's owner now owes me money for my gladiator. So they were not killing each other for the most part.
Don't kill them.
It did happen, but it wasn't like to the death. It wasn't happening. Very often they get killed by animals. So they arrange these massive hunts, right? So they would turn the Colosseum, like literally they would bring in like trees and make it look like an African jungle. You gotta understand, in Rome at this time, there's like obviously there's no TV or internet or anything like that. So when they brought in a giraffe, like people in Rome were like, it's like a space alien, dude. Like, what the fuck is a giraffe? What is a rhinoceros? Like when imagine there was a space alien that came down. It would be the equivalent of like seeing that. You're seeing an elephant, or you're seeing a fucking.
What's the one with the long neck that you were talking about?
The what? The giraffe?
The what?
A giraffe?
Spell that?
Giraffe.
Why don't you pronounce the I?
Giraffe?
Giraffe. You're like giraffe.
Giraffe.
But like
giraffe.
It's not an apostrophe.
Giraffe.
Yeah, there you go.
Giraffe. But they would fill this is from Gladiator 2. They showed it, but they would fill the Coliseum with water.
They would really do that.
They would really do that.
When I saw that in the preview, I was like, no way.
No. They really did that, dude. And they'd have boat fights. They'd have wars.
Ballsy.
So it was. You understand? Like so. Also, you didn't have to pay for tickets to the Coliseum.
It was just like
the government.
They just made their money on soda and popcorn.
It was 2 drink minimum. The government would create these games, so they would get. It was like when the Gladiator when the games were going on at the Coliseum games were going on, it was like a way to like entertain their people and keep people sane.
Wow.
And so if you were rich or if you were in government, you'd get like great seats, and then other people, the further back you were, like kind of the poorer you were, but they would just give you free seats, and the games would go on sometimes for 30 days. It was 3 months sometimes, just depending, and it'd be every single day. There'd be games. You'd come out and watch it, but they would do hunts. They would have animals fighting each other. They would. So the other cool thing was like the Coliseum, like underneath it, like it looks all like dirt floor, but it's actually wood with dirt on top of it. And there's like when they pull the chain and the line comes out from under the ground. That was all real. They had pulley elevator systems,
like
so they would bring animals
like
up.
Psy coming out.
What's Psy?
Psy, the Korean.
I don't know.
You never saw that?
No.
Psy's entrance. You know Psy. Come on.
Psy?
Gangnam Style. Psy. You know Gangnam Style?
I know Gangnam Style.
That's Psy.
Oh, so he jumps out. Yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
You have. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Like that? That's how they
Yes.
Wow.
But it was that. So we learned all this in this gladiator training program, and they taught you like their weapons they would use, and how they would.
What's the one with the big the mace? Seems like so unwieldy.
Yeah.
The big ball on a chain that you fucking
Just crack somebody in the head with.
And how would that not kill somebody?
They would do things where they would some of the war weapons that they would use. And it wasn't like in the Coliseum, but like during war times, they would cover like it was just like a thing that would lie on the ground, like almost like a piece of wood they would hide with spikes. You'd step on it, but they would cover it with their shit. So when you stepped on it, you would get poisoned by human shit. Yeah. But that gladiator training was really cool. So we did that for 3 days, me and James. And once
3 days of gladiator training?
No, we did 3 days of Rome.
Okay.
But every meal was better than the last.
Okay.
I mean, we're talking about like the best pasta, the best pizza. I lost weight and all I was doing was eating pasta, pizza, and ice cream because it's not the same carbs that we have in America. It's like whatever they do with their gluten. You don't feel like I have a gluten intolerance here. Like if I eat pasta and bread for a day and a half, I'll blow up and I'll feel slow. My ankles get fat. It was fucking just the best food.
Isn't that infuriating? That you can eat like shit and lose weight in other countries.
Yeah,
and somehow
it's something. There's something going on with the gluten and the bread here.
I think it's the FDA saying poison them all. I don't
course.
care. But I don't know what it is, but something's up.
But then
where
we
can
took,
eat like shit in other countries.
We took a train
lose weight.
to Cinque Terre, which we had for 4 days. We had on the beach.
How was the train?
Train was awesome. High speed train. Cross Italy, 3-4 hours.
Food cart, shit like that.
Food cart, yeah. I'm drinking wine. I'm having a good time. And I was smoking weed at the time, but I couldn't get weed. I didn't want to like go around and ask people because I'm with my kid. But they would have like 1% THC joints. It was like 99% CBD.
At least
but
mentally,
they just sort
it
of
gets
like they kind of hit me mentally, and that was so I had those. But Cinque Terre, we stayed in a little Airbnb, like a 5-minute walk from the beach. In the old part of Monterosso, and we would walk down to kind of the new part, and there was all these smoking hot Italian chicks on the beach with their tits out. It was so fun.
Tits out?
Tits out. Oh yeah.
Like
tits out. Yeah. James loved it.
Just so we were on. Oh yeah.
James loved being a kid and seeing
How
tits.
old was he when he went to that?
8 or 9.
And you're just like.
Yeah. He was just like, I was like.
To see it through his eyes too.
So hot. So fun. And the Mediterranean Sea is just a different, like it was very buoyant, very salty. And we literally just every day we were supposed to go to the Leaning Tower of Pisa because it was like another hour train ride, and James just like, I don't want to leave the beach. He was like, I don't really care about the Leaning Tower of Pisa because that's all there was.
That's crazy. As a kid, that's the only thing I cared about.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I got to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa. But people told us, they're like, dude, you're gonna literally go, you're gonna waste a half a day
just to get there.
Go cool and take a picture in front of it, and that's that. And the beach was so incredible. We were eating calamari with just a little bit of lemon on it, no sauce, nothing like that. Just fresh calamari on the beach every day, drinking the best wine. Incredible pasta. There was like 2 or 3 restaurants in the area we were at. We just kept going to the same places. We didn't need to go anywhere else. It was just great, dude. Here, I'll show you the pictures from Cinque Terre.
Can I just tell you something as you're looking this up?
Yeah.
Can you listen and look up at the same time?
Yeah.
Jordan Jensen came on this podcast and told me about Rome.
Yeah.
And just took pictures like, look, here's this, here's that. It was so, yours was so exciting.
Yeah.
Hers was so boring that I'm not going to air the episode.
What did you do in Rome?
She's just like, oh, we went to the Coliseum.
Like,
Look
here,
at
I
it.
didn't
Here
put
we are in
deodorant
front
on
of it.
here. Here, I was frumpy over here.
It's like fucking gladiator training. Oh, here, look at this painting. Oh, okay, look at this one. I'm like, all right, get off your phone, Jordan.
Yeah, dude. Let me see if I can. So this is us in the actual ocean.
Wow, it does look.
I mean, dude, it's gorgeous, dude.
Just nice out.
I mean, just incredible. Like, such an amazing experience. That's why I'm bringing the whole family back. We're not doing Cinque Terre this time. My aunt's too old to.
Do you ever? Let me ask you a question. Do you ever?
Look at the sandcastle we built.
What? It's nicer than my apartment.
That's a cool sandcastle.
Yeah. Do you ever get this thing where you're like going back to a place like, I already did it, I shouldn't go back? Or are you, I already know the answer actually, now that I say it. Are you like, I love this place, I want to show other people?
I like showing other people.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. Like I'll watch a movie or a TV show again to show somebody because I get excited about something that I really enjoyed, or a
Right.
nice restaurant I'll go back to. I mean, this literally just us having cappuccino every day. This is like a little playground that was there at night we would go to. There was other kids. The kids were always out till like 2 a.m. there.
Do you ever think of doing this? Of starting a list of fun like restaurants and stuff you did, so when someone goes, I'm going to Italy, go, let me give you my list of recs.
Yeah. I never thought about that. Look how beautiful it is at night,
God
dude.
damn. That's like Tosa.
Yeah, I mean, it was really, really beautiful.
Oh, the boats.
Yeah.
And they're all covered. This is Italian as fuck.
Dude, Italy, yeah, all the different color, all the
How's the seafood? Fresh, probably.
incredible, dude, incredible. Like, dude, every meal I had in Italy was better than the last meal. It was so amazing. So this time we're doing Rome for 3 days. I got to show my aunt the Sistine Chapel. She grew up, Italian Catholic in New York, so she's got to see the, the Vatican, see all the churches. Oh, it's fuck. I mean, so
Ham on bread.
What'd you say?
Ham on bread.
Yeah, ham and cheese.
It's so good.
I mean, incredible.
Right?
Yeah. And then we're going to Venice for 4 days. And it's me, my girlfriend, my son's mother, my son, my sister, my niece, my brother-in-law, and my aunt. 8 of us.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
That'll
too
be
much
fun.
money. Too much money.
You're buying them all?
Yeah. It's, it is, once again, it's the experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can I do?
Yeah.
I'm going to give my aunt, first of all, she's 87 years old. How many years does she have left? She has very few years left to travel. Let's say she's got another 10 years in her, in best case scenario. Her having that memory, the kids having that memory with her, my aunt.
This is her last chance to, fuck in Italy, too. After this, she'll probably, the drive will go down.
Yes. But yeah, Venice I'm excited about. We're staying on Lido Beach, which is like 15 minutes away by water taxi from proper Venice.
You've been to Venice before?
No, but we're gonna go to Venice for a couple days and do the canals and the boat tours and all that stuff. But we want to be on the beach. I think with the kids, it's easy to just have something to always do.
I heard recently that sometimes the water goes so far down that you just don't do the water taxis. It's only when it gets flooded.
Yeah, I'm going in July, which is also super hot. So hot when we go. So
right. Still, that'll be cool as shit to go on that. There's a few things that are I don't care if it's too touristy. I want to do it. That's so cool. I want to see them.
Oh yeah, you got to go. You got to take the water taxis through the canals in Venice.
It's don't be an asshole is the game. It's listen, I get you don't want to do touristy stuff, but you're not going to go on the canals.
Well, also it's an excuse. When you have kids, you have an excuse to do touristy shit.
Yeah.
And also I'm a fucking foodie and I travel and I like a specific sort of thing. But the family, we're trash.
Do you research what restaurants to eat at, or you just come across them? Or you're saying you do the ChatGPT thing? But that was before with your kid.
So in New York, I just asked Ralph if you ever want a recommendation of a restaurant. I was just at the Hawksmoor, which is the best steakhouse in New York.
Ralph told me about the Brindle Room closed and moved.
Moved?
No, actually,
best burger. Best burger.
Yeah, it moved.
That Brindle burger is fucking wild. Ralph told me about that.
Yeah.
Hawksmoor, if you want a great steak, the pork belly's one of the best things I've ever had in my life. Just period.
HAWKS Hawksmoor, New York City, East 22nd. That's your meeting was?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who was the meeting with?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
It's not important, but
it wasn't just a meal.
It was a meeting / meal.
I don't care.
It wasn't a date. It was.
I'm marking it.
Yeah, it was my partner for the coffee brand.
Oh really? You're doing a coffee?
It's a coffee brand with adaptogens and nootropics, so it has Tongat Ali.
Lame.
No, it's not. It's great. It boosts testosterone, so it has Tongat Ali, which naturally boosts testosterone.
Oh really?
Yeah, my T was low, and instead of poking a fucking needle into my ass, like all of our asshole friends, I'm doing it naturally. Stop smoking weed.
No, you just gotta only get hotels with the refrigerators in them, because otherwise you can't eat this fucking cryogenic shit.
It's insane. No, I was good. I talked to my doctor about it, and he was like, "Dude, you smoke weed every day, you drink every day.
Yeah.
There's supplements you could take. You could be lifting weights." So I just started doing all that stuff. I stopped smoking weed. I stopped drinking.
DeRosa had heart problems, and they're like, "You got to give up alcohol." He goes, "What else you got?" And they go, "Switch to silver tequila." I go, "Gotcha."
But anyway, I promise you the coffee, guys. Bodybraincoffee.com. Grab your
try
coffee. I'll get you a bunch. Before I leave, I'll get it shipped to you.
Oh, I mean,
before you leave. When are you leaving?
I'll be gone when this comes out, but
no, I'm saying how many?
Yeah,
more,
I got about
a week or two.
Month and a half. Yeah,
I'll get you a couple bags shipped to you.
Okay.
It's instant. It's freeze dried because you can't filter the supplements.
Do you grind it?
No. It's just in a little rip packet, and you pour it right into hot water, cold water, or into a protein shake.
Yeah, I'll try it.
And yeah, it tastes great, but it has Tongat Ali, lion's mane, ashwagandha, L-theanine.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off.
No. I mean, I'm doing a plug now for my coffee brand, but I'm not. I got a book coming out.
I was about to move it, Pat, and I was like, wait, let him do his thing.
No, I wasn't.
Do you have a book coming out?
Yeah, that's why I wasn't going to tell you who I was going to meet.
That's why Story Wars is happening, because you could be like, I'm giving away my book.
We are going to give it away, but I do. Yeah, I'm writing a book right now.
Where'd you learn to write? So reading too now?
You know what's funny? I didn't. Originally, I was supposed to just do interviews with a co-writer, this guy Johnny Russo, and he got me the book deal. He was like, dude, you know, it's like it's published. It's like it's not like I'm self-publishing a book. This is from a publishing house, and it's And he was like, yeah, dude. He was like,
I mean, you have crazy stories.
Yeah. It's a memoir from my childhood. So it starts off with my first memory of my dad dying, and it ends with my mom dying and me finding comedy, right? So that's like just that, you know, comedy sort of saved me, right? And the whole story of how I got into it. But I was just telling him these stories, and he was going to transcribe them, and then I was going to, like, you know, punch him up and give a little bit of more perspective. But then he was just moving really slow on it. So then I started writing my own shit, dude, and I really like writing. I really like, I can't write a novel, but I could write my perspective in my voice. You know what I'm saying? And
you have an editor helping you punch it together and make it.
So yeah, so
usable?
now he sends me shit, and then I just re-edit everything that he does, and now we have an editor that we're sending it over to. So the reality is, I probably didn't need a co-writer.
Yeah, but
it's fine. It got me motivated to do it. My next book that I'll do after this, I'll probably do by myself with
your
just
stuff.
the publishing
Still
company.
your stories.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
it's called Knives and Spoons. You can get it on Amazon. But when this comes out, it'll be ready to be out. December 2nd, it ships.
Wow. But when's the special?
September, October. I'm filming it July 12th.
So then how will this be out? The pre-order will be out, you mean?
The pre-order's already out for the
book.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can buy it right now
great.
on Amazon.
Okay. So before ChatGPT, how'd you find these restaurants and shit with your kid when you're...
Oh, when I'm there?
Yeah.
Oh, you just sort of Google and see what's great. You know, ask friends who have been there.
Do you give recommendations from hotels? Do you be like, hey...
Sometimes. I mean, look, Google is a great resource. You can see if it's got fucking 5-star reviews. Like, I typically look up places that are, like, nicer for the most part. Just there's a reason that they're more expensive and nicer.
And you're on vacation, too. It's like, it's time to splurge. You don't want Whole Foods on a vacation.
No, exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong. Once in a while, you'd be like, oh, you found this place. It was dirt cheap and it was incredible. But you have to, like, happen upon those things. Yeah. Or somebody will tell you, like, oh, dude, you got to go to this place. But it's who you're talking to. I'm talking to some person who's just like, you know, sometimes people's opinions don't fucking, you know, you talk to some people, they like McGriddles every morning from McDonald's.
Nick used to found this out. Whenever we go on the road, this is back when he was drinking and fucking, it'd be like, hey, where's the cool bar around here? And they're giving you what they think you would want.
Yeah.
Which is always they think you'll want the hot nightclub.
Yeah, oh,
which
it's
is not
terrible.
what I want.
Never what I want.
But
ever.
they think, oh, you're a big shot in town. You must want that.
I want a completely dead, you could talk, not loud music, you know, not many people. A handful of people you could joke around with a little bit, like a couple people, a little bit of a divey vibe.
So this is what he said. He goes, I learned. He goes, hey, where do the guys with mustaches go? And they go, oh, well, then that bar. You know, like, perfect. Yeah. Sometimes you get gay bars, but because it's like, so he needs to say leather jackets, but also that. So where's next on, or have you been anywhere else with James? So you like it then, traveling with the kid?
I love it. I do it for a reason. I love it. I really
You're going to make him so worldly.
Yeah.
He's going to, at 17.
He wants to do Japan next.
So do I.
He wants to do Japan, and I really want to. I've heard so many amazing things about Japan.
Cherry Durena just went there.
Yeah, I hear really great things. I mean, I love sushi. Have you been to Sushi by Scratch?
Yeah, once.
Fucking so great. How great was that? You didn't like it? Stop it.
I did like it. It's not that. It's been, I got bitten by 1,000 fucking nymph mites, and I was worried about alpha gal, so I couldn't have the fucking bone marrow.
Oh, that's the best one. It's the best one. Did you go to the one here or the one in Austin?
One here.
Yeah, the one here is great.
So
He's such a big comedy fan.
I had 2 weeks where I couldn't have any red meat.
Shout out Phil, Sushi by Scratch.
Shout out Phil.
He's the man.
He mocked me too. So he was like, is there any allergies? I'm like, no. Oh, yeah, nothing. No, like, no red meat. He goes, okay, fine. Do all the things. All the fish was fine. He goes, so for this next thing, it's a bone marrow. Now, there's a couple of people who can't have it, and we have just a piece of just fish.
Just here's some rice.
Yeah, he like went overboard with how dingy it was. He's like, so here's fucking flop. Everyone's like, oh my God. And I'm like, God damn.
No, so it melts. Yeah, it melts into the rice.
I was like, can I just go? You get by the dumpster. Just bring it out to me. Just
that place is incredible. I brought James and his mother there, actually. I went to the one in Austin with Tim Dillon the first time. Mm-hmm. That's where I met the owner. And then I brought my girlfriend to the one in Austin, and then I brought
cool.
my son and his mother to the one here. And James, I mean, every bite, just loved it. Loved the stories behind it. They have jellyfish, which is crazy. That's like the crazy piece.
Oh yeah, I didn't know what I was walking into. I thought it was just going to be a sushi
spot. Yeah,
I was like, I would have dressed up for this.
Yeah.
Where do you want to take James? Japan?
Japan for sure. Brazil. He does jiu-jitsu, so I want to take him to Brazil
To see like a tournament or something in
to
Brazil?
train and to like, but I think he's got to be a little bit older. It's a little more of a dangerous place. I've heard.
Rio, I heard, is the worst.
Yeah,
And then there's probably like Floridita or place
Yeah,
like
for sure.
that.
But even as I was just in England and
Japanese jiu-jitsu is also
dude,
the home of it.
Dude, fucking London is such a cool city. I really love London. People hate on it. I think it's
Dumb.
great. I like any city. Like London, Rome, and New York are like my favorite cities that I visited. Because they're like, they have a New York vibe, and I love New York. When I first moved to New York City, you understand something about New York? Like, dude, there's a reason people live amongst shit. I came upstate, like an hour north of here. There's a reason people will live amongst shit. It's because this is the most... Like the energy of New York, it's this romantic sort of like thing where you're like, I'm in New fucking York City. Do you understand what that means? I don't care that there's garbage piled up. I don't care that there's violence on the subways. I don't care that there's rats right there. I'm in New fucking New
There's
York.
a reason you come here and stay here.
There's a reason. And it's a young man's game. I moved out to the suburbs during the pandemic because I wanted a pool and a
still
car
come a
and all
lot.
that other stuff. I'm in New York City 3 days a week.
So they always said like, oh, your apartment's too small in New York. And we're always like, we're not in our apartments. We
Yeah.
go there to sleep and fuck. And then you go out to Broadway and comedy shows and art and all this stuff.
and also the inspiration.
Pause. So that's what we always made an excuse for. Then COVID came and there was no Broadway. There were no restaurants. There was no comedy shows. And we stayed because it's so fucking cool here.
Yeah, it's cool. It's I never hate on it. I moved out I got a kid. If I didn't have a kid,
You don't
I probably
have to
would've
hate
never
on
moved
something
out.
just because you move away. You
Yeah,
can still
no,
be like,
there's-
no, it's awesome. I'm doing this now.
Dude, where I grew up, there was like it's only an hour north of here, Rockland County, right? And I grew up in the ghetto area of Rockland County. It's where Levity Live is. Levity Live, that comedy club up in the mall, that's in Nyack, which is like a nicer area of Rockland County. But I grew up in West Havishire area, which is kind of ghetto and a little bit dilapidated. A lot of Latinos and blacks, and even a lot of white trash too. And where I grew up, there was no inspiration. Like you're dealing with people that they just want to, their goals are so low and their goals are so like they don't have any aspirations or they wouldn't live in Rockland County, right? When you come to New York City, the guy on the subway that's selling a CD, he's trying to be the fucking best. You'll be next to a guy from Wall Street who's worth millions of dollars. You're dealing with an entrepreneur. You're dealing with a dancer who's trying to be the best dancer in the world, the jazz musician, some fucking, whoever. The homeless are the best here. We have the best homeless out of all of the, like,
We
they're
do.
more talented.
They know their
They're fucking,
place.
they know how to,
They have a little
be
humor.
homeless in a weird
they
way.
don't overstep.
Yeah, they don't smell the same way. You go to Austin or LA, they smell like fucking absolute. Once in a while, you get a real smelly guy here.
But they get but like Giannis says, if you get out of line, he goes, every 10 years or so, we burn one alive, and they all know their place. They got to bring that back to Austin. And they're like, hey, new homeless. You're
But
being
that
LA here.
is like when you're dealing with a place like New York and London reminds me of this, and Rome was like the original New York, like the OG, like fucking. You're dealing with like just an elite attitude, like the people that are there are going like, no, we're here for a fucking reason, and you don't really get that in many other places. In New York, like I think people that hate on New York, I'm like. First of all, it's all like kind of bullshit. People like it's
aren't
dangerous.
really
It's
here.
like it's not really dangerous.
No, it's really not.
I don't know anybody who's really getting attacked. I mean, once in a while, if you go to the hood, you'll get fucked with a little bit.
It's
I'm sure
happened.
you've had something thrown at you here and there, like. But you're
Yeah,
like,
some fucking a black dude and a Latino guy threw a pear at my back, and I was like, "What the fuck is these punks?" They were like 14.
Yeah, they were
And I'm
punks.
like, "What the fuck?"
yeah, but also that's going to happen somewhere else as well.
Yeah.
You act like it's not going to happen in the Midwest
I'm
or
so
somewhere
mad
else.
about that. I forgot about it. It was like 10 years ago. I'm so mad. All right, I'm gonna let you go. This
Yeah.
was fucking awesome.
Thanks,
You were
man.
right to go. Let's do something different than just
Yeah.
one country. We were gonna do Puerto Rico, but he was like, I don't know, I just didn't. I stayed at a resort.
It's not. I think Italy's that was sort of the focal point of this. Anyway.
Yeah.
but
I
yeah,
think it's the theme: traveling with
traveling
children.
with your kid.
I'll tell you a memory I have of I went to the Cu Chi tunnels in Vietnam. You go through a tour of where they all did whatever, and you
Yeah.
can come out of the ground and do whatever. They show you all the spears that they stepped in and how it demoralized or whatever. There was a French mom and dad with their 2 kids, and the kids were like 8 and 6, and they were they didn't let it slow them down. And I remember these kids had this long branch with this big leaf at the end of it, a dried leaf, and they were messing with the cat, and I'm looking at this through this kid's eyes. He's at this place a tour of like killing American GIs, and there were probably their memories and be like, remember that cat?
Yeah.
And I'm like, they're having it, and the parents that let it slow them down, and
Yeah.
like, there's a way to do it.
Yeah, without a doubt. And honestly, it's a part of their life, and it's a part of their, like, it's a part of just growing up, traveling, and doing something new. I never did any of that as a kid. I was always very jealous of the kids who would go on a family vacation. You hear about them going to Disney World, and I've done all that. I've done all those things too.
This is cooler.
Yeah, my son, I think when the smoke clears, all said and done, I could die in a couple of years. He's going to go, oh, my dad tried to create amazing experiences
It's in
for
him.
me.
For sure, it's in him.
Forever.
By the way, when the smoke clears is a good way to say it, he will at some point be in college, be talking, and be like, have you been anywhere? And it was like, no. Oh, actually, I did go 17 countries.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They're going to be like, what? He's going to realize at some point,
Yeah.
maybe mid-20s, he's going to go, oh, that was incredibly cool.
Yeah.
It's going to hit him how
That's the same thing
different-
with, like, every time I push him to go to jiu-jitsu and he's like, oh, Dad, I feel like hanging at home today. I'm like, James, you should really go. And I never make him. I'm never like, you got to go to jiu-jitsu. It's my, I'm not that dad. But I always try to be like, I was like, you're going to regret. I always say this. I was like, you're going to regret being lazy right now for an hour. Because an hour of your time, you're physically and mentally, you're working on yourself. You're thinking about yourself. You're becoming a better version of whatever you are.
Facts.
And then every time he goes like, all right, you're right, Dad. And every time he goes, and I think years from now when the smoke clears, he's going to go like, even if he doesn't continue with jiu-jitsu later on in life, I think he's going to go like, I'm really glad my dad stayed on me to do that and to excel at it. It's something that he's really good at. Like, he's one of the better kids in his class. He doesn't even realize that he's a little badass. Like, he can box, he does jiu-jitsu. Like, he's so sweet. Like, he doesn't know. Like, if you talk to him, he doesn't seem like he's gonna be a tough kid at all, but he's strong as fuck.
Yeah.
And he's just got really great technique. He does great every time he won a gold medal in a tournament. And he's just, he has that in him. If somebody ever fucks with him, he could fucking just choke. He'll put his hands under your collar and just choke them out.
Oh, yeah,
He's like,
he
oh
does
yeah, I can
that.
do that. Yeah. So, thank you.
I
That
was
fun,
wrong
right?
in my advice. We're not going to go into it, but I was wrong.
What was about me
But yeah,
aborting my child?
I'm willing to admit now.
When Beatrice was pregnant 13 years ago, Ari was like, kill it. You got to kill it right now. What are you doing? It's going to ruin your life.
I was so like
You
pleading
were
with
so wrong.
It was not even.
Are you
going to
have a child?
No, I had tube type.
Oh, you have your tube side. That's crazy.
Dude, I was not even like joking. I
I know.
was pleading with you to
I
do
know.
it out of love
Yeah.
for you.
But for me,
was
it
wrong.
was what I needed because I probably would be a drug addict right now.
might
I
be
would
dead.
probably,
You might
who
be
knows?
dead.
I would. I was going down a sort of a just not the path that I take myself serious in comedy.
down.
To take yourself serious in comedy is a stupid. It's a weird, like, almost contradiction. But it's like I'm so hyper focused on the things that I need to be hyper focused on.
built an empire.
Yeah, that's that. So
Do you have any travel tip advice? Travel tips. That's what it is. Tips.
yeah, the travel tips. I actually came up with that.
What?
Remember? Didn't I come up with it on
might
my
have.
episode?
You might have.
Yeah, I think I did. That was the episode that.
Yeah, you might.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, these are the things to do. I was like, bring wipes. I said, bring wet naps.
I think you did come up with
Yeah,
it.
this was my thing. Any more travel tips?
I think you had one with the ChatGPT,
ChatGPT is a good one.
but
That's it.
could do that one. ChatGPT
Yeah,
for nice restaurants.
ChatGPT. Find 10 options of things that are near you. Mix it up.
I mean, this whole episode was really a travel tip for a parent. Like,
Yeah.
do adventurous things. It's like kind of inspirational, to be honest, because you're doing more adventurous stuff than people going alone doing whatever. You're actually going out doing things.
Well,
Not-
that's the
no
other thing is I have
danger,
to.
but
But when I'm by myself, I would just go to a nice restaurant and go back to the hotel.
Right.
Because I'm with my kid, you have to like pick these fun things to do. So it's a better way to do it.
Yeah, I love you, buddy.
Love you too, dude.
Congrats
Good
on
man.
the special.
I appreciate it, bro.
To get to the other side, just the
No,
other
just
side.
The other side. The
It's
other
out
side.
now.
Yeah.
Today or yesterday or at most
Months
6 days
ago.
ago. 6 days ago. No, I'll do it right.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, everybody go download it right now. Give them a tip. First of all,
No, you don't have to give a tip. Watch it. Share it with a friend. Play it on 2 devices.
share with a friend. Leave a comment. There's an algorithm that works, and if
Yeah.
you comment, it actually helps. So I would comment a better trip to Italy than Jordan Jensen.
That's a good
And
comment.
really shit on Jordan as your comment. And really, I mean, go try to top each other. Really try to one up each other on how shitty Jordan Jensen's never to be aired episode of Roma. She'll have to come back and do another different thing. Buddy, I love you. I'm proud of you.
You're the best.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
Oh, that's the episode, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Go watch Lewis's special. The worst kind of, no, you're making it worse. on YouTube right now. What is he doing? It's like a soccer player that got barely touched. Watch Lewis's special right now. You're making it worse, legitimately. I agree with him 100% on this. Pretty much everything either one of us have ever done have tried to make things worse. We try to make jokes, and then people are like, no, stop. Do you remember during George Floyd, remember a couple of comics going like, hey, comics, we don't need your jokes right now. You're making it worse. I remember that, they said that. I'm not gonna say who it was. It's actually a comic I really like. And it was like, we're not doing the ones killing anybody. You're way off. Lewis's tour dates are available at lewisofskanks.com. Nashville, Columbus for New Year's, Miamisburg, Ohio, Batavia, Illinois, and Kansas City, plus more coming. And go tell him on Instagram, Gomez Comedy. Oh, he dropped the J? What? I can't believe he dropped the J. That's nuts. Okay, listo. Yeah, ahora, después. Okay, gracias. Just got shaken down for 5 soles. I'm sorry, whatever country I'm in, pesos. 5 soles. It used to be 4 soles. Crazy how things have changed. Speaking of traveling with kids, I remember seeing this, I was in Vietnam, I did the Coochie Tunnels. It's where they show you where all, freedom fighters, Asian Gazans as they were dug tunnels to beat the fucking American army. Kind of similar, right? More powerful army, getting fucking, well, actually, nah, Vietnam won that one. Anyway, we left and there was this family, this French family with 2 little kids. And they were playing, they had this long branch with like a leaf on the end of it, and they just kept teasing this cat. It ruled, by the way. That cat fucking hated it. Kept trying to fucking smash this leaf, and I was with him. I was with these kids. And I remember these kids probably like 8 and 10 years old. I remember going like, they're gonna remember this trip to Vietnam as that time we played with that cat and not the fucking freedom fighter shit. Yeah, pretty wild. Let me just pay this guy now. ¿Tienes cambio para días? Gracias. ¿Cómo le llaman?
Es Quilla.
¿Quilla?
Quilla.
Quilla. Okay.
El otro es Pablo.
Pablo es más...
Sí.
Chiste. 2, 3, 4, 5. Gracias, señor.
Gracias.
Yeah, anyway, it must be weird to have a kid growing up. Like, he's gonna have all these experiences. It's gonna be pretty wild. I wonder how much, I mean, he must be more worldly because of it. Did I go anywhere? Yeah, I used to go to Israel every year. Pretty much, for the big holiday, Passover. Oh yeah, you can't see my face. Anyway, guys, that's the episode. Please subscribe wherever you're watching or listening. Today's episode was edited by Alan Caffey, produced by Your Mom's House Network. Is there anything else? Yeah, subscribe wherever you're watching or listening. And go to Lewis's special right now. You're Making It Worse on what's his website? youtube.com/@LewisJGomezComedy. And check out his special, his whatever podcast. Louis Gomez is on Legion of Skanks every week, The Regs, and Story Wars. 3 different podcasts. How do you have time for your child then? Then how do you have time for your child, Louis? Yeah, these trips aren't making up for your absenteeism. 3 times a week. My child never got to know me. Actually, I have. Well, I've adopted a kid. She's doing great. That's it, everybody. Next week's episode is live from Skankfest with Sam Talent, Ryan O'Neill, and Colin Tyrrell. The first live episode on the You Be Trippin, I don't know, whatever. Oh, Blancos. All right, guys, that's the episode. Thank you very much, Louis. Again, congratulations on the special. Everyone, leave him a comment on his special going, I heard Ari finally gave you your J. That's it. Until next week. Goodbye, everybody. Is there anything else to say? Buy a shirt. Bye.